All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Persona Nova, the continuation of our Trinity Continuum Aberrant campaign. We are going to be short one today, but that's okay. We have plans to make up for that. I am Zemian, the guy who's running this game, and these are these sort of interesting characters that we'll be spending our time with.
I'm Idle, and I am playing Theta.
My name is Lane. If you've seen me around online, I might be Florian or say Florian to you. I'm currently playing Ross, also known as Aftermath.
And I'm Zhutok, and I'll be playing Moses, aka Blink.
God, I'm tired as fuck. Jesus.
Well, stop it.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I was feeling fine earlier, but now I'm just like, ugh.
Oh, gotcha.
Where's that
All right.
energy drink?
Right? I don't have anything. I have no caffeine in the house, no energy drinks in the house, and man, I'm fucking feeling it. All right. So, who wants to recap what happened last time?
Yeah, sure. So the tower's done. It's finally finished, and we've finally moved in after a short press release. Officially unveiling us to the public as members, a new team of Project Utopia. We've all adopted the names we'll be going by. In the build up to that, we did a little bit more training. We had lunch with our man Liam, who shared with us a few things about how Utopia works and an update on the three criminal masterminds behind the attack on our college. Which seemed to strike a chord with us, you know. He said probably not to get involved. You know, there's procedures about how to do things. Seems like we're still getting involved, perhaps, maybe. Just a little bit. We did go over plans towards the end of the episode last time about how to approach and apprehend these three individuals, if possible. Set a trap for them, maybe. While we were discussing those plans, we got a call from Gilder, who said that we were supposed to attend a charity event within a week's time. I think it's exactly a week from the day that he called us, so we have to prepare for that, prepare to make ourselves known, and maybe see if we can lure out those masterminds in the process. During the press release, we were asked various questions. It mostly went well, though some of the questions were definitely not approved and may have influenced the way the public sees us. You know, they're going to spin the things they're going to spin. It was our first taste into dealing with the public, per se, at least the way Utopia wants us to. And Theta may have something brewing in the background, trying to get her mother out of the situation she's currently in. We will see how that develops shortly. I know it was a little back and forth on that recap there, but I think I hit all the bases. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you're good.
Nice.
I'm sorry, my brain got totally sidetracked. I'm looking at the calendar.
Yeah?
Have I not? No, I haven't. Or
Did you
it
not advance time?
save? Well, that's the thing is I know I did,
Mm-hmm.
but it hasn't. It didn't save when I advanced the time.
Oh, I see. Well, the
Because I
last
was just
official
looking at
date.
this, and it's like I know we were like in March, right?
Yeah, the last official date that we had, like, for sure was February 14th, and that was when the tower was first being, like, under construction with all of us on site.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be about a month in the future, maybe a little bit less, time. That's a little strange why I didn't save for you. Usually that tool's pretty accurate.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I hit the save button on it when I did it.
Yeah.
All right, I just need a second while I resolve this because
Sure.
it's just gonna fucking annoy me if I don't do it. So I know because we had our Valentine's Day and then it was about a month. I'm pretty sure we reached the spring equinox. I remember distinctly singing that. So we should be during that week.
The charity event that we were supposed to attend was on a Friday, so we're about a week behind that Friday.
Okay, so then that would mean that we were on the 24th, I think. And so it would be the 31st would be when the charity event is.
Sounds good.
We're going to go with that.
Yeah.
Put a note here for that. Obviously, listening to this is very important stuff. What is happening? What is going on?
Sabotage.
Just technical difficulties.
Don't you just love technology? Isn't it just the best?
Oh yeah.
What is happening? The website is like not working now. What the? I can't.
Oh wow.
The create event pop up isn't even fucking. I can't even close it. Like it's not letting me interact with it at all. Okay, you know what? Let me try a different browser. Maybe it's freaking out over Brave. I don't know. Fantasy calendar. Why are you like this? Just losing my mind, guys. Just casually losing my mind. All right, let's do this. This time for sure. Save. Oh,
With feeling.
It actually worked. I can't believe it.
There we go. Okay, good shit.
Good grief. All right. Save that. Make sure that this is set correctly. 24th. All right. Good grief.
Well, we're there, so.
Yeah, we got there eventually. Yeah. Sometimes there's some websites that just do not like Brave, is what I've been learning. And it's annoying when it happens.
Gotcha.
There's always that initial, like, is the website being weird or is this a compatibility issue? And it's eventually like, well, I'll try to open it on Opera and see what happens. And it works.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Well, good grief. All right. So, you guys had your call. The horrible, terrible, absolutely gut-wrenching news came through. Moses, you're not going to be able to wear your Pac-Man suit.
I don't know how I'll manage, but maybe
Yeah.
maybe a Pikachu suit. I don't know.
Yeah, full body Pikachu mascot suit instead.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you were told to dress nice. Like it was a black tie event.
Oh,
There was no specifications that other than what Zara said about not wearing the Pac-Man suit. How, whether you want to abide by that or not is up to you. You know, however you would like to dress for this event is up to you. But if you want to spend some of the time before the event comes figuring out alternative clothing, you could also do that.
yeah. I mean, he could always go naked.
No.
Well, no, it's
You
a black
know-
tie event. You have to wear at least a tie.
Yeah. I
In this-
mean, I'll wear the tie.
In this
yeah.
game, there may not be a common sense merit, but I'll tell you, you probably know enough that That probably wouldn't go over well.
I know. Man, he might just have to go all black once in his life,
It's true. Terrible news. So, while Moses is really mulling this over in his head, Zara excuses herself to her room to start planning what she's going to be wearing. What do you guys do? What's the plan for the rest of the day?
Oh, geez, we have a whole day still.
I mean, it's what time? I don't think I said what time of day it was, but it's probably about maybe 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Like, it's not a whole day, but you plenty of time to get up to stuff.
Shit.
We just wait for the first call,
Okay, so Moses' great idea before he got shocked by this news was to bake a metric ton of cookies for all of us to take pictures and for him to deliver one cookie and one greeting picture to every member that works in the tower to make them feel welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. There is some stuff already stocked in the kitchen for you. Naturally, they didn't just happen to stock everything you needed for cookies, though. So you do have to make a quick shopping trip. It's no big deal. You just have to get a few items. But yeah, I almost want, not even almost. I think I'm going to. Let's see here. I don't.
What, a cooking roll?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What I should have you roll for baking cookies, because I think it'd be really funny, especially if they turn out really bad.
I mean, of course, his method is looking at the latest Ripple influencers, cookers, and
Right.
using their exact recipe. That is
right.
the only way for him
This is
to
a
go.
culture roll, definitely.
I'm really torn between culture or science, quite frankly.
Science is good.
Because baking is definitely more science than art, unlike cooking.
That's so true. That's a very good point.
Okay.
But if you are following a recipe, I think maybe culture might be the most appropriate.
You might get saved here a little bit because Theta's going to sneak one as they're cooling. So do keep that in mind. Like, as he's putting all these cookies on the rack to cool, she's like casually walking by and stealing one from every tray.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
She's being stealthy about it 'cause she doesn't want to get caught.
I think we're gonna go with culture. But
Okay.
I want to put a complication on this. Because the unfortunate thing is just because a recipe is popular or has a lot of views does not necessarily mean it's actually good.
I mean, sure.
Especially if it's
Yeah, that is true.
Like some hot person who they're really just doing a photo shoot that happens to have cookies and a recipe attached. So you're gonna have I'm gonna call it a 2-point influencer complication.
Okay.
Make these
So the
lemon
way a
honey
complication
ginger
works-
snaps or whatever.
Yeah. So the way that a complication works is if you do not buy off the complication will have side effects to the results.
Okay.
So you can still pass, but have a negative side effect along with succeeding. So in the case of cookies, sure, you'll make cookies, but maybe they don't taste good. Or they taste off, or whatever the case may be. But if you buy the complication off and succeed, okay, you made some really good tasting cookies.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So what? It is culture and what?
Culture, and then, I mean, I feel like a mental is probably the most appropriate here. Yeah, I think a mental would be the most appropriate because you're just trying to follow the instructions, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to follow the instructions perfectly. I
Yeah.
guess that would be what, resolve?
Sure. If you feel like it would be a resolve issue for Moses, absolutely, yeah.
Because I don't think cunning is like, I will cunningly make these cookies, even though that is the better stat. But
I mean, it's up to you.
yeah, I'll do resolve and so let's see what happens.
This is going to be something. I feel like it's either going to go really well or really poorly.
I have 3 successes.
Oh, okay. All right. So you just needed 1 success to succeed, and then you have 2 successes left over to pay off the complication. So you're actually good. You actually make some good tasting cookies.
Nice.
So yeah, Theta, you're, sneaking cookies. They actually taste good. What kind of
Damn.
cookies did Moses make? Are they just regular
mean-
chocolate chip or something crazy?
Here, let me Google what is the latest influencer cookie.
It is
Sure.
salted caramel cookies.
That's a good one.
Okay. Sounds nasty to me, but
actually.
okay.
Uh,
I don't like caramel that much. Sorry, folks.
Salted caramel is the only caramel I enjoy.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Well, they are some pretty damn good cookies.
Oh, it's all Christmas cookies right now. That's popular. That makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense. As of recording, yeah.
Well, it is March in 2028, so
So that does not help us.
yeah.
My
You can
Google
make
was
that's not-
useless.
Cookies if you want.
Mariah Carey remains in torpor for now.
Torpor.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, he'd make
Yeah.
the cookies and then he'd I guess print out the photos because he'd basically just want like a photo of all 4 of them basically before Zara went, just
Oh yeah, sure.
holding hands and like, yay, welcome, and editing of really probably tacky for everyone else. Really cool.
Theta's
Yeah.
giving Zara bunny ears in the picture.
Oh, nice.
Ideal.
Yeah. And basically then he'll just be storming off, speed delivering them both, 1 to each. He'll find like a I don't know, one of those simple, how would he wrap it? He'd probably get some really, I don't know, some paper that is colored in Project Utopia's colors. So
Okay.
in
So
Team
yeah, like a
Tomorrow's
light
colors.
blue and yellow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, you like quickly are putting all this stuff together and passing stuff out to people, and everybody is kind of surprised and grateful for it and such, and as the day kind of winds down into the evening and stuff, you get like you definitely hear through the grapevine that a lot of people were really appreciative. It was really thoughtful, and a lot of people did really enjoy the cookies.
Yay. Cookies.
It's overall very well received.
Good job, team. Even though it wasn't really the team.
The branch will remember that.
I mean, you were the unofficial official tester, so
You can put that on your resume now.
Unofficial
Yeah.
Official, yeah, cookie taster.
cookie taster.
Yeah.
It's sought after skill. So
Yeah. But that ends up taking a few hours because, surprise, surprise, making a few hundred cookies is not something done in a few minutes' time. So
Yeah.
a few hours pass. It's starting to get a little, not like late, but it's, it's starting to get dark out when it's all said and done. That's going to put us roughly, it's around 7 at night. Well, the sun's going down. It's starting to get dark out, but it's about 7. Anything you guys want to do tonight?
Well, I feel like Theta does regularly go out to like clubs and stuff at night. So she's definitely like on the scene, drinking, partying, that sort of a deal.
Okay.
But that's like normal Theta behavior. I think she was doing that even before this. So
Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to do?
I mean, I'm always workshopping stuff. I did want to look into something because I realized after our press release that we kind of really gotta work with the public here, even though I think that's dreadful. But I think getting ahead of our problems would probably help us out in the long run. And I'm thinking back to the moment that night where I destroyed Belson's camera. If we have someone who is speaking nonsense about us, could really damage your reputation out the gate. So I'm gonna try to patch that hole if I can.
Okay.
I want to make a camera for him, like something he can use. State of the art though.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start reaching out, and I'm gonna try to find a way to get a hold of him, try to contact him.
Finding a way to get a hold of him is not hard at all. Like,
Okay.
you can literally pull up like Insight or like his Ripple account or whatever, and through some means or another, by either DMing him or an email, like getting his actual phone number is not doable, but a DM on social media or an email to like his work email or whatever, entirely doable. Like, it's not an issue to find that stuff.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and write him an email, basically saying, "Hey, want to apologize for that night. How about we give you an exclusive interview? It'll be the first interview that we've had after our press release. Might just be myself. I could see about maybe roping some of the others in, but you'll be the first to get hands-on knowledge of us and what we're doing here." And then I'll send that. More or less, that's the message.
Okay. So you send that along. You have no idea when to expect a reply. It's after business hours, technically on a Friday, but do paparazzi take weekends off? What kind
It's
of
hard to
hours
say.
does paparazzi work?
Yeah, right.
Maybe they don't get up in the morning. Maybe they just work late because they start later in the day. But no, lots of celebrities get photos taken at like breakfast time, like at Starbucks and stuff. Like, where do they just not have lives? And it's just it goes on for a while of trying to figure out like what do business hours constitute for a paparazzi / reporter menace person.
Yeah, right.
No clear answers come to you through the ether, but it does riddle your brain for a little bit. Okay, so you send that off. Does Moses have anything that he would like to get up to this evening?
he might be at bathroom break still.
Nope,
I'm
he's back.
here.
Oh, he's back.
So Moses would I think Moses would like to use his newfound fame to become, I don't know, more sexually active.
Okay, sure.
Whoa, crazy
Very
statement.
subtle. Very subtle. Yeah. It's
I
not.
th-
It's not a massive feat to try to pull
yeah,
off
yeah.
like it is. I mean, you just got to put yourself out there, really. And people will flock to you of your choice, really. Because functionally you're a celebrity now. Granted, you're not the most popular Nova in the world, obviously. But if you make your way out to a club or a bar or whatever, and as long as you don't come across as, quite frankly, a creep, yeah, you can get the attention that you want.
Yeah, I mean that's what he wants to do since yeah, I think that's what he would do with newfound fame.
Understandable. Understandable.
So
So
basically, yeah, he will go
okay.
to a club and he would be
Prowling.
polite and forward, basically.
Very fair. Since you do know Novara, you've been here for a couple years. I'm gonna say that there's probably a couple clubs that you're aware of that are not necessarily like seedy, but they have a little bit more of a reputation for people going there with intent for like one night stands or to have a good time or whatever. Um they're not like gross places necessarily. It's just kind of the culture that's developed around a couple of these places. Not everybody who goes there is necessarily looking for that, but
Okay.
you're more likely than not going to find people with those leanings at those kinds of places. So you go out looking for a good time, and a good time you will find.
Good.
Naturally, you can't just bring them back to the tower with you. So it's
Yes.
more of a go to their place. But a good time can be had. As for Theta going out to the club, what kind of, are you going to the Millennium again? Or are you going somewhere else?
You know what? She's probably gonna stick to the Millennium for now. Just because that is what she's familiar with in terms of being in Novara. And she's kind of trying to avoid her usual haunts of seedier bars and stuff like that. So yeah, for now she is still attending the Millennium as her regular joint.
Okay. So you make your way out to the Millennium. There is, because you've been making it more of a regular habit to appear there, I don't want to necessarily say it's a fan club. They're not feverish or fervent in that way, but there are regulars who magnetize to you every
Okay.
time you show up. Faces are starting to have names attached to them. These people are regularly around and hanging out with you while you're there. Granted, baselines,
Mm-hmm.
but regulars. You're enjoying your time there at the club. But eventually, a familiar face does come and visit you in the club. The familiar Rix makes an appearance. Kind of disregards the baselines as he approaches. Not in a cruel way, but just
A Rake's
not
way.
sure Yeah, it's certainly a rake's way. It's not that they're beneath him or anything like that, but you get the feeling they're almost like set dressing to him at the moment
Okay.
because he doesn't really pay them much mind. One guy is in the middle of like trying to tell you this story of this some kind of stunt he pulled while like waveboarding off of out in Miami or whatever. And Rakes just comes in and just talks over the guy. Hey, how are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you? She'll just like motion for the guy to be quiet for a second.
Sure. I'm doing all right. So, I was thinking, we talked previously about you wanting to learn some stuff. I was figuring tomorrow I'm free. If you're free.
She's gonna look at the people she was talking to for a second. And she'll nod her head at him. Sure. We can meet up and talk. Did you want to drink before you go, or are you gonna stay, or are you heading out right away?
Seems to think about it for a second. Looks at the finally like acknowledges the baselines who were like looking at him, looking at you. They're not, two Novas. This is their world right now.
Right.
And he finally shrugs. I suppose I can hang out and have a drink if you want, or if you're entertained, I can go.
She's gonna look at the regulars and just be like, "We'll finish our conversation another time," and she'll make space for Riggs to sit down.
So let's be clear: are you shooing them away, or are you just
Yeah,
like,
basically, she's like, "Hey, I need a moment. Go."
got you? Okay, yeah, there's some clear disappointment from a couple of them, but they just kind of nod, like, yeah, we'll see you in a little bit, and they go off.
She'll try to like give like a wink to the ones that were the most disappointed looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breaks, takes a seat next to you. Aw, poor baselines. I don't know if their poor hearts will ever recover.
I mean, probably in about 3 hours.
Almost certainly. So, that fancy tower looks like certainly something.
Definitely is. I'd offer you a tour, but I think that'd be frowned upon.
It's okay. I've already checked it out.
Yeah, somehow I kind of suspected that.
It's a little excessive for my taste. But,
Which
I get it.
part?
You have fuck you money to build the kind of living spaces you want, so, why not go all out? I don't blame you.
Gee, I really needed your approval on that.
I didn't expect you to. I'm just giving my 2 cents, even though you didn't ask for it.
I see.
So, now you've seen a little bit more of Utopia. You've gotten to, well, taste a little of what they have to offer. What do you think now?
It's a job. Does that make sense? It feels like a job.
That makes
It's
sense.
the
It's
exact
about what
thing.
I expected you to say, honestly.
Yeah.
which is as long as you're happy or content or what the fuck ever. Sure. Knock yourself out. Just wanted to check in on that front. It's not uncommon for some of the Novas, especially going the elite route, chasing the money. It's not uncommon for some of them after a few months to get comfortable and realize maybe it's not all cracked up.
I haven't had a change of heart yet, if that's what you're getting at.
Not exactly. Just checking in to see if it's what you expected. Which it sounds like it is, considering the last time we had this talk. You were pretty honest about why you were there. So,
Yeah, that hasn't changed so much.
which
I have to say, all the classes are something I could do without.
Oh, what's the matter? You don't like learning how to pretend to be a person? Pretend
Oh,
to blend in with the baselines?
feels very unnecessary, but
Oh,
they
but
had
it's
a
so very necessary, don't you know? You say one wrong thing online and your entire career's over.
well, they had a whole section on you, and people like you.
Yeah, I bet they fucking did. Please, you gotta tell me. What did they say?
Well, you're not exactly blacklisted, but we were strongly encouraged from associating with you, if at all possible.
I'm flattered, quite frankly. That's beautiful. Why do they think I'm too much to associate with? Aside from just being Terrigen. Like that goes without saying.
Oh, well, I mean, the obvious here is that you're dangerous.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
Yeah. I
Every
mean, the
Nova's
example they gave
dangerous.
us was a bit of a silly one because
Oh.
I don't know who wouldn't have killed that guy.
Ah. I see.
You know exactly who I'm talking about?
Yeah, he had it fucking coming.
Yeah, I'd say he did.
I don't fuck around with the primacy. Fuck that shit. Fuck those assholes. Look, it's all nice and warm and fuzzy to think about locking up the problem people. Yeah, lock them up, throw away the key, let them rot in prison, what the fuck ever. You know what I say to that? I say, fuck that. Everybody says, oh, well, let them suffer for the rest of their lives. That's punishment enough. That's the more extreme punishment. Nah, fuck that, man. Fuck that shit. Shitty, garbage people, Novas or baseline, get rid of them. Why spend taxpayer dollars on prolonging their suffering when the entire point of the thing is to remove them from society? And those primacy fucks? Worst of the worst. You ask me, every primacy member is on site. There's a reason why they went to ground. We don't like them. Maul doesn't like them. I don't fucking like them. They're a bunch of cunts. So yeah, Confederate had it coming. Fuck that guy. Literally a Klan member. You know that?
I did.
Yeah.
They talked about him. Like I
And
said,
there's
look,
definitely a fucking handful of people that are missing that, allegedly he might have been involved in their killing.
I wasn't bringing this
Allegedly.
up because I disagreed with your choice. You don't need to defend yourself to me.
Yeah, I fucking got you. However, I do take umbrage with Utopia's holier than thou attitude. because this is where the differences really start to chafe. Because if you ask Utopia, well, the morally correct thing to do is to take somebody like the Confederate and put him in a box somewhere and just contain him until he dies of old age. It's the humane thing to do. That's what they'll say. Fuck that shit. The humane thing was putting him down so he'd never be a threat to anybody else, and nobody has to spend money on keeping his pathetic life alive for the rest of his days. Not to mention, he was one of us. He wasn't a fucking baseline. In my opinion, it's not up to Utopia to make that choice. It's not up to a jury of humans to make that choice. It's up to us. You want to talk about a jury of peers? Nova should decide how we deal with Nova criminals and scum. Granted, we don't have laws yet, but like you said, you agree with me. Primacy fuckheads, scum. Put them down. We don't need them around.
She's gonna take a sip of her drink while she's kind of thinking how to respond here. Hmm. I mean, I guess you didn't say anything I wasn't expecting you to say. So that's good.
Well, I guess it's nice to know that you're not getting brainwashed.
Yeah, that's that'll take a bit more work and more than just a night's paycheck.
Yeah. That's good to hear. Some people, well, not to speak ill of your friends, but I think some of them are a little, really into the whole Utopia thing. So,
I think their life afforded them a chance to be more naive in certain aspects.
yeah, I'd fucking agree with that.
But they are definitely still my friends. And
Oh, sure, yeah.
I am, if I am one thing, loyalty does matter to me.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't trying to imply anything. Just
Okay.
making a point I wouldn't necessarily have this conversation with. Who am I kidding? Anybody who'd ask that I have this conversation. I just wouldn't necessarily volunteer it.
She'll nod her head.
I think it's important that we talk to all of our brothers and sisters about this kind of thing.
It's
Have
an
thorough calls.
interesting conversation.
It is. It's an important one to have. Because if you ask me, there is a matter of time at play. It's around this time somebody from the bar comes over and brings Rakes a drink. They seem to not expect him to come to the bar when he's here.
Oh, okay.
They hand him a drink, just nods, says thanks, and they go. He takes a sip while he ponders how he wants to broach this and leans back a bit. It's a matter of time. Just looking at how things have progressed. It's past 10 years now. Good grief, where's the time gone? Anyways, it's a matter of fucking time before things are just going to get too heated. Baselines can't control us. There's going to be a breaking point where it's going to be up to novas like us to rein in the bad ones. It's one thing when there's the occasional, and he does air quotes, supervillain. But, I mean, I'm sure you know, everybody knows, the number of novas is still going up. Since the last time we talked, so in about a month, there have been another 10 or so known eruptions.
Worldwide or just like nearby?
Worldwide. But those are the known ones.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we have the OpNet, you need to keep one fucking thing in mind. When a tree falls in a forest, it's not necessarily heard. The tree still fell. There was just nobody to report that it fell.
Right.
So there are eruptions that could be happening that we don't fucking know about. Sure, estimated some 2,000 and change novas worldwide. About 2,100 now at this point, I think.
Damn.
And the number just keeps going up. But that's also confirmed novas. I'll be the first to tell you. There are novas out there that are not fucking obvious with their powers. We call them dark stars, but they are out there. Novas that can completely blend in with baselines. None of their powers are obvious, nothing flashy, no transformations. Look like baselines, they act like baselines, but they're anything but. How many of them are running around? We don't know. Not to mention the novas that can temporarily hide their powers. How many of them are running around? We don't know. So what happens if there are too many shitheads, not necessarily primacy, but shitheads like them, who don't have anybody's best interests at heart running around? What do you think the threshold is on the Nova population before it becomes impossible for the governments of the world to contain that problem?
I mean,
This
I'd
is
argue.
why people like me scare the living shit out of people like Utopia or the US government. You think I don't know they got feds fucking tracking every breath I take? They're watching me like a goddamn hawk. They're waiting for me to give them an excuse to try something. But they're scared shitless because they don't know if they could contain me if they needed to. So, that's why it's important for us to have these conversations. Because if Nova kind is going to coexist around baselines, hell, fuck the baselines in this equation. If Nova kind, Homo sapiens novus, is going to continue in any meaningful capacity, we have to consider how are we going to deal with our own. When we have a bad apple, what do we do with it? And there are even some in the Terrigen who I do not necessarily agree with the lengths that they would go to in regards to certain things. Not everybody in the Terrigen is great. I'll be the first to admit that. But the Terrigen are trying to tackle this question. Some of them, anyways. Just food for thought. So when I hear about Project Utopia getting all upset over one scumfuck bastard like the Confederate, yeah, maybe I get a little fucking defensive. Because they're not looking at the long term like that. They're not thinking about us as a people. They're thinking about us as a long-term threat. And each individual that doesn't abide by the way they want to do things as a threat to the future they want.
It's amusing to me because it still seems like a very human existence issue. Is this not the same issue we've always had? How do we police our people?
The
What is
difference
justice?
is a human cannot blow up a city at a whim. Yeah, sure. Fucking nukes exist. What the fuck ever. What the fuck is a nuke compared to a nova? The amount of damage one of us with some ounce of power can wreak. Why do you think they're scared shitless of Maul? They know nothing about the guy. He made one speech and hasn't made any public appearances since. Yet they shake at the mere mention of him. They're horrified of what he might be able to do. Yet they've never seen him use an ounce of power other than to take over the airwaves that one day. Yet they're terrified. But you bet your ass that plastic, bald-headed fuck, Cestus Pax, he shows up on TV arresting people, being the bulwark against crime, or what the fuck ever he's getting up to, they cheer. What's the difference? Let's say some of the rumors are true, and Maul's just as powerful as Pax. Pax is one bad day from wiping out a city. What are they going to do if Pax flips his lid?
I think that's why they have their PR department, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. And what's PR going to do when Pax decides, or Pax loses his marbles and just wipes out New York?
I don't fucking know. I'm not part of that team. No, I'm not saying it's a right move. I'm just saying I think that's what they think they're going to do. No, I'm in some ways I agree that we need answers. We need something clearer. How are we supposed to handle ourselves? How are we supposed to control novas who are, as you said, more capable and more immediately effective than a country with a nuclear bomb? But at the same time, I mean, street kid, right? Grew up around criminals. I've seen people who do bad things but still are predominantly good people. They just had a moment. A Nova's moment could be devastating. But
Could
it
be.
doesn't mean they're a bad person. What I'm trying to say is the dilemma of policing novas, whether we should or shouldn't, whether we should have novas policing novas, humans policing novas, so on and so forth. I don't think there is an answer. because there's not an answer for humans doing it. Not a real answer. We see corruption among it all the time. Racism, money, all of those things apply to the human legality side of things. Gonna be the same fucking shit for us. We're not humans, but we are humans, if that makes sense. I mean, it's in the name, isn't it? Homo sapien, Homo novus, whatever the fuck it is.
Homo sapiens novus.
Yes.
What makes us different is not just the power, but it is the ability to use that power to throw aside the systems that have created human society. You see these fucking baselines. The corruption exists because their societies enable the corruption to exist. At the root of a lot of problems is the fucking inability for people to fucking take care of themselves, if you're really thinking about it. For example, would you have been a fucking street kid if you didn't have to worry about when your next meal was going to be? If you didn't have to worry about keeping a roof over your head? If you didn't worry about having to pay for rent or put gas in a car or pay fucking insurance on something or what the fuck ever? Would you have been in that situation if finances weren't a problem?
My dad's a piece of shit, so probably. I can't imagine finances being the defining factor of my dad not being a piece of shit.
I'm making a point here, though.
And I'm proving that the
Because,
situation's so more nuanced.
sure, there is a lot of variables that go into this, but these things are generational. Living in a society that demands economic wealth in order to progress and to obtain comfort creates hardships among those that do not have. And those hardships affect the psychology of those that do not have.
And
there are other factors that go into this, of course. I'm not dismissing that, but I'm making a point here. Because Novas, as a people, we have the means to sidestep that. For example, Antaeus. He can generate entire ecosystems on his own. Him, along with others, could terraform an entire world that could be ours. And in a world where food cannot just be engineered to be perfect, but engineered to grow as fast as possible in ways humans could only imagine, there wouldn't need to be an economy to determine if you work enough to be able to put food on your table. That trade-off wouldn't have to be made. And this trickles down into the other aspects of such a society. When we could have people working in legal settings that could decide or understand whether somebody is lying. We have so many unique abilities that in a purely Nova society, it would take an entirely unique shape. It would be completely alien.
I never took you for an idealist,
It's hard to be in the Terrigen and not be. We are meant in the Terrigen to be asking these questions and to be thinking about these things. Do you remember the big guy? Garyon killed that mayor.
She'll nod her
Everybody
head.
scared shitless of him. Oh, he's a terrorist. Oh, he's a meathead. He just kills to get what he wants. I've spoken to him. There are things we agree on, things we don't agree on. He's an idealist too. The Terrigen is not an organization of terrorists. We're fucking all philosophers. We're all thinking about what it means to be a Nova and what does that mean for tomorrow. That's why a lot of us chafe with Utopia. They just want to watch after the status quo and damn everybody else for thinking otherwise. Thinking of other fucking possibilities.
Meanwhile, you're out here dreaming up your own utopia, it would seem.
Not saying things would be perfect. Like you said, crime happens. There are shitheads. There are shitty people. I know that. Believe me, I fucking know that. The trash does occasionally need to be taken out. But I'm a separatist. I think Novas need their own space. Baselines don't have a right to tell us who we are or what we should or shouldn't do. They're not us. If I were to have it my way, we would leave. No humans allowed. As many that want to go and just find our own place off of Earth, because no corner of Earth will we be able to escape human entanglement. But look, I didn't come out here to preach at you or try to get you to change your mind about Utopia. The Terrigen members who actually care about being a Terrat, who actually believe in Maul's message, we're passionate about our beliefs, as different as they may be from each other, because we're not all on the same page. We're not an organization. We're a movement. We're not required to agree with each other. We're encouraged by Maul to debate, to argue and discuss. So, yeah, that's why I'm not like some of these fucking baselines and I'm, oh, you don't agree with me? I never want to talk to you again. No, I don't do that shit. So even if you find what I say abhorrent, in my mind, we can still be friends. But you'll find a lot of us in the Terrigen are thinking about things a lot more than you would initially assume.
I don't think your ideals are abhorrent. That's not what I'm getting at.
I know, I'm just making a point.
Cool. Well, we're on the same page then there.
Look, obviously, you want to stick with Utopia, that's fine. I don't fucking care. As long as you're doing it because you want to do it. Not, like I said, not here to preach or berate you for your choice or whatever. But tomorrow, I ain't got anything going on. I know a spot. You want to learn some stuff? I can show you some stuff.
All right.
come, energized. Don't wear yourself out and then show up. I'm going to make you push yourself. If you want to learn how to do things that you can't, it's going to take some effort. So come fucking ready to put in some work.
She's gonna look like she's trying to not laugh at something he said, but it's like that like immature kind of giggle, and she just takes a drink so she doesn't say it.
Okay.
And that's her. That's about as far as she got for a response. Was stifling herself from saying something, whatever.
Right. He'll finish off his drink. I'll come pick you up outside the fucking tower tomorrow.
All right.
Say 11 o'clock. I don't get up early type shit. I'll see you then.
Yeah. I'd say safe travels home, but well.
Yeah, they're a lot more scared of me than I am of them.
Mm.
He just shakes his empty glass at you and walks off. Meanwhile, in a totally different tenor of conversation,
Right.
Ross, you receive a email back after about an hour and a half. This email, it's obviously from Mr. Belson, everybody's favorite insight reporter / paparazzi dude. Who I also have a phenomenal token for now.
Oh, do you?
Oh God.
There you go.
Oh no.
Yeah, his face
Alright.
conveniently hidden behind a camera and a ball cap.
Classic.
But yeah, you get a response. The email is it's not super formal. It has a very standard like hello, comma, formatted properly and everything. It's like I appreciate the sort of apology for what happened. I understand that, sometimes it can be frustrating, but, this is my job and I don't do it to harass anybody. I do appreciate the offer of an interview and I would like to take you up on that. I need to finish up this one story that I am working on and then get preparation done for the interview, but I could reasonably do it very soon unless you have a specific time in mind.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll send him a reply back. Yeah, take your time. I'm available pretty much all next week, save Friday, from what I understand. So if next week works for you, that's great. If not, we can plan for something further in the future.
Okay, so Friday next week is when you want to do this.
No,
Yep.
that's this day. I don't want to do this because that's the charity event.
Okay. I ought to go.
Yeah. Sure.
Gotcha. Okay, so anytime but Friday. Okay. He sends a response back and says, "Okay, great. I will let you know as soon as I have a firm time that I can make my way to make that interview happen, and then we'll figure out a location and time and place and all that stuff."
Sure. All right. Sounds good. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. And send that. Once I have that sent, I'm gonna create a new like a burner Ripple account. I'm gonna follow him just so I understand that he's going to be putting out, just in case. Don't know if it's going to be related to us or not, but I want to be aware of it. So
Sure. Gotcha. I have an important question here.
Yeah.
Because you're a smart guy. This would probably cross your mind. Is this interview something you are wanting to bring up with PR? Or is this something you are wanting to do of your own volition?
Not just PR, with Moses as well. Whatever I can catch him.
Okay. Well, Moses is out for the night.
Mhm.
So probably not going to catch him tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
But okay. You send an email along to PR. There's no response tonight because it's outside office hours.
Yeah, might not get a response till Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess one last check-in with Theta. Is there anything in particular you want to do after Rakes leaves?
Nah, she's just out drinking. She'll go back and talk with the other regulars when he leaves, and this is her version of PR.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna roll over to the next day. Saturday morning around 9:00ish. Ross, you're going to get a email back from PR. They're going to say, we wish, and this is coming, I don't have her name yet. Amidst the list of NPCs I got to detail out still, but there is the head of the PR branch here who responds saying, okay, thanks for keeping us in the loop. However, in the future, we would really appreciate it if you would come to us first before making a decision like this, so that we can advise on all the details for this sort of thing. We think, considering the situation with the camera and such, that this would probably be a good idea. We agree patching a relationship here would be beneficial to you. But also, considering there has been some rumors beginning to brew following the press release, a follow-up interview would probably be a good idea anyways, because there will probably be some questions that Mr. Belson is going to dig up that will likely be worth answering, that will give some satisfaction to the public. So we will approve this. Just once again, in the future, if you could please touch base with us before making such a decision.
Okay. I'm rolling my eyes at my laptop, but I'll send a response back. Oh yeah, noted. Yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop for sure.
Yeah.
And then, it's not scheduled yet. Sometime next week, maybe. I'll advise you of details, so on and so forth. Keep you guys updated.
Yeah. Moses, you
Yes,
do eventually make your way back to the tower.
I do.
Yeah.
With a swagger.
Yeah, the two of you were probably like figuring out breakfast this morning when Moses comes in wearing what he was wearing yesterday.
Look up.
Look up from her coffee at him.
Morning.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Good night last night.
Yeah. Good night. It was a Having a blast.
Right. Glad you had fun. Like pass him a plate of eggs or whatever.
I want to make a really inappropriate comment about super speed here, but I'm not going to.
I don't have to be fast.
Huh? She's just gonna go back to drinking her coffee.
So what have you guys been up to?
Oh,
Oh, you go ahead.
well, not whatever you were up to last night. I do have a meeting today, in a couple hours.
A meeting? With who?
It's a secret for now. I'll let you know when I come back how it turned out. I'm testing something.
My goodness. All right. Well,
Okay.
cool. Yeah, have fun.
Will
Yeah.
do.
yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of meetings, so you know your favorite guy in the whole wide world, Mr. Belson.
Oh God! For half a second, I thought you were going to say my dad with that tone. Jesus Christ! Okay, go ahead.
What? You, okay.
That's crazy. I've scheduled an interview with him.
Why?
Yeah, what?
Because I don't know if you guys knew this. I don't know if I said anything, but I totally destroyed his phone before we went to Vegas, and we don't need someone to take pot shots at us. So
Oh fuck!
yeah, I
Damn
don't know.
it!
Cool as it was, I think we should probably mend that. So
Yeah.
I know.
Mm, okay.
Fine.
I don't think we should mend it, but okay.
It's just me. You know, if you guys want to tag along, great, but it's just me and him.
Oh, if I don't have to go, I ain't fucking going.
I would. Figured I'd let you know, and especially you, Rox, because I'm gonna need to run some things by you to make speed, just in case you ask some weird fucking questions.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I'll go. I'll go. But I don't know, man. If he keeps doing this to us, I'm gonna start doing it to him.
You're gonna stalk him?
I'm just gonna run around with a camera, take pictures of him, and post them online. Cause
Holy shit! You would be the
Two-
best paparazzi.
two can play that game, man. Two can play that game.
That is so petty, but I don't disagree.
I don't know who's gonna watch, but I don't know.
What do you mean? Who's gonna watch? You're an influencer and a Nova dude. Like
Everyone's gonna
combo.
fucking watch. They're gonna think it's
exactly.
well, some are gonna think it's hilarious. You'll probably get some people being like, Nova shouldn't take advantage of their powers and harass us baselines. It's not fair."
I mean,
Hmm.
I can't recommend you becoming a paparazzo. That's a dark path, but it would be funny.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't take unwanted pictures of me, I won't take unwanted pictures of him. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm thinking it could be a useful thing to have somebody as an in with the N network too, like, so there's not more of them that show up.
I guess, but shouldn't we maybe like vet? What kind of shit does this guy write?
I mean,
Let's look it up.
I mean, we could just get one of our friends. You know, we could have them take exclusive interviews from us, and they become paparazzis from zero to hero, right?
You want a middleman?
Wait,
Paparazzi is what's happening.
I mean, if they have an exclusive with us, then people are gonna buy it, right? I mean, he's a freelancer, right?
Oh, he works at the N Network.
Yeah.
He's an inside employee.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait. I think you just had like a genius idea. Did you guys know anyone from the university who was studying journalism?
Yeah, I got a couple contacts.
I mean, help your friends out. What the fuck? Why not?
That's pretty good, actually. Okay.
Technically, that was Moses's idea that I just stole because he didn't realize he gave you guys such a good idea there.
I mean, it's team effort, guys. It's a team effort.
Sure.
But no, like, I mean, I would rather support some university educated friend of yours than this random fuck who showed up at a place you were having lunch. You know? But whatever, like, make your amends with the guy so he's not taking pot shots, but for like a sustained contract, I mean,
Right. Yeah. No, that's a good idea. I like that quite a bit. Do I remember?
Moses
Start-
just pat himself on the back.
Yeah, good job, Raj. You got it. Figured it out, man. Last night did you some good, huh?
it really fucks me up when you call him Raj because it sounds like Ross, and I think you're talking to yourself sometimes. Where did
That's
that
even
nickname?
gone too far gone.
Where did that nickname even come from?
Oh, it's his last name. I
Oh,
just heard it first, so that's what stuck in my brain.
got it. I just realized I didn't know any of your guys' last names.
Hoffman, if it matters.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Mine's Raj Griffiths. My mom decided to keep her surname, so you know.
Oh, one of those fancy hyphenated ones. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you my name at all, my first name or my last name, but I'll let you guys take a guess and I'll give you guys hot or cold.
King.
There are just so many names out there that it could possibly be.
Ask a question, I'll tell you. I'll give you an answer. Like a clue.
Does it start with a C?
No.
Okay, it's a lot of them going right there. But an S.
No.
I could just go through the whole alphabet real quick, or you could
You
just
could.
tell
I'm gonna stop answering real quick, but
me.
you
Okay.
You can at
That's
least give us the first letter. Come on.
know. It starts with a letter within the first 5 letters of the alphabet. And apparently it's not C, so you know, there you go.
Yeah, we've narrowed it down.
Okay. It's gotta be Emma.
That's not one of the first 5 letters of the alphabet.
Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder about you and that university you were going to.
We didn't take all the same classes, mind.
Mm-hmm.
I just tend to, you know, say stuff that pops up in my head.
Yeah, you definitely are a speaker before you thinker type of person. It's fine. It's part of your charm.
Ross, you get an email notification.
Ooh.
Who's it?
It's from Liam.
From Liam. Okay, what was he saying?
It's in regards to your looking for materials. I make contact with a guy who might have your solution to your adhesive thing that you were looking into. he said it was okay to pass along his contact information. So here is his email, and it's a very like mundane email where it's like B Ray at like insert domain here. It's like BWRA way or way Y.
I gotcha. Perfect. Alrighty. I'll send him a quick thank you email and just. Oh, there we go. We might get who's done here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
Liam
you-
just updated me. He's got me in contact with the guy that I was looking for. For that, and he found we needed to put on those to keep them together.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
In
So
fact,
when
I'm
when
gonna
do
follow up on him. Don't know when, but I'll let
Great.
you know.
Before we
Alright.
all go our separate ways for the day, I've got a question for you guys.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Dude,
Where do you think we're headed as a people?
um,
What
onwards
an
and upwards.
existential question.
Just a small question. for
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
to-
just a normal breakfast conversation question. Like as Novas, what is your gut instinct on how this plays out?
This being the entire context of our existence moving forward.
Yeah, do you think that we're in a sustainable state right now?
I think we're in a more than sustainable state at the moment.
I haven't really thought about the idea.
Well, I'm just with everything that's happened, university attacked by terrorists, creating you guys, right? Novas are what we are, being super powerful in comparison to baselines. We've got paparazzi hounding us. And I'm not saying just specifically us. I mean, do you think Novas are going to fit in with the rest of the world? Or do you think there's going to be a point where there's too many of us? And the people, the baselines won't like that anymore.
Well, I mean, as long as we're good, it's all good, right?
You go
But
talk to Rakes last night? Is that what happened?
maybe.
What? No.
Mhm.
Why? Where?
He showed up at the bar I was at. But no, it's a fucking question. It's a valid question. Granted, I don't think he's got a solution that actually is viable. But it did get me thinking, what is the answer to it? Because, hear me out, and it's not a satisfactory response, but I don't think there is an answer myself. And like, I'm not super educated, so I can't quote you dates and cultures and societies and whatever. But what I can talk about is human nature. And I mean, just think of the diversity there is in a human population. We've got good guys, we've got bad guys, we've got philosophers, we've got shitty ass racist cops, politicians, both good and bad, ones who lie for themselves, ones who lie in the hopes of making something else better. Do you think that we as Novas aren't just going to do the same shit?
From what I understand right now, still thinking the way I used to, maybe a couple of months ago. Maybe just a little faster, but still. I think, unfortunately, yeah, for a while. Before we understand what we're truly capable of. Because, I mean, we're all still people at the end of the day. And even though some of us look a little different, we're all still very human at the moment.
Right. And like, so he brought up interesting points, and like materialism, and that is going to be a thing that's potentially of the past among a Nova society, because we've got Novas who can create shit. So that would, in theory, could just do away with the cost, with the need to buy stuff, if we just have people who can make shit out of nothing, right?
Yeah.
Interesting take on it. But I just, for every person that is going to be willing to give something to someone for free, we're going to have people who won't do that. We're going to have people who are going to want to do trades for it, just like it was, whatever, years and centuries and millennia ago. Services for services.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everywhere there's checks and balances, right? Even with
Yeah.
Novas and the progress we've made, there's still back. I mean, think about it. We started cleaning up the world, but then there's people like Garyon. We infinite renewable energy in these hyperfusion reactors, but then there's those who would rather sit on piles of money and do just that. Serves. And I think it's all because we're still thinking from a human mindset. No, I'm not immune to that, but I think one day we'll just get bored with everything that we're doing at the moment, all the trappings that still bind us, and then we'll have no choice but to look forward. I don't know what that is, and I don't know when it'll come, but with what we're capable of, my powers notwithstanding, it'll be sometime relatively soon.
See, and perhaps that's where I'm not understanding it, because I don't see how I could not think anything differently than how I think now. I don't know how I cannot perceive the world from a human perspective when all I was human. I still want all the same shit I wanted before. Is it because my powers are so just one step above human well, not one step, but a step above human capability? I feel very much like the natural evolution of a human. I don't feel like anything I can do is crazy. I don't see myself as different, even if I look different. And even if I look different than humans, it's still the same shit that came before, with people and different skin colors and different cultures. And I guess I just can't separate that concept of us evolving to be different. Maybe there's a few like you with your big brain, but I think at the base of it, I don't know, we're still who we were before.
Well, mostly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it all comes down to how you know how we think, how we're brought up. I mean, I think the same could have been said with the nuclear bomb with guns before. It's just like, sure, now it's different because it's just one person who has the power, but society-wise, isn't it the same thing? Like
It was
how we
because
decide to deal with it.
the US dominated for so long because they were the first ones to have and use a nuke. It was a single country, identity of a country, not a single person, but I don't know. It just feels like it's really not that different. One bad apple can ruin it for the rest of us, but there's going to be people who want to stop said bad apple. It's always going to be the same shit over and over and over again. Maybe boundaries on maps will change. Governments might change. But we've been doing that since humans started.
I don't know if that's true anymore. If I were still a human, I would probably say that, But Unlike the shit they used to sell us in schools and all that, where they told us that, well, you can do anything you want with your life. You can be whatever you want to be. Now we actually have the chance to do that. I think if you're not going to be different, you're doing yourself a disservice.
How do I be different though? That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm just me. I'm not I don't know.
Maybe
I
you just
don't
have
know
to push
how to not be
yourself.
me. Sorry, what was that?
Maybe you just have to push yourself.
Maybe.
Not saying you're not already. This is a pretty big step for all of us in general. But maybe we just don't understand yet because we're so new to it. Or
Maybe.
we haven't stepped outside our bounds just yet.
That could very well be it. I mean, I'm trying to think of the way to phrase what I'm trying to say because I am me and I look different. I've got different powers, and because of money that I do have now, I'm able to enjoy different things. But at my core, I still care about the same shit I cared about before. I still care about my mom. I care about the people I promise to help out. There are things I don't want to think about. There are things that habits and stuff that I still enjoy.
Yeah, I mean,
And I
like,
don't think I'm smart enough to wrap my head around what all of this means.
I'm not either. I'm maybe a little bit more ahead, perhaps, but I'm still just starting out to.
yeah.
I would like for it to all mean something greater in the end, though. So I'm going to work towards that. Maybe it doesn't end with us coming out unscathed on the other side, or maybe the world drastically changes. Maybe it doesn't. All I know is I got ideas. Plenty of them. More than I used to have. So I want to make those real. And
Yeah.
on that note, I got to go follow up on that.
Cool.
Theta will look at Moses then as Ross leaves because she's waiting for his answer.
I think we're just, how do I put this? If we're like kind of the next step, I think just us having these powers is like a new life, kind of like we're babies now. I don't think we need to have it all figured out, you know, like we have to grow up, we have to realize what we can do, and it's just I just think it takes time, you know. I think this is an answer we should start asking ourselves at least, I don't know, half a year into being a Nova. What can we do now? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what we can do now, but there's part of me that's freaked out because I always have an escape plan. And I realized I can't wrap my head around the idea of my future.
well, I mean, you figure something out, and until you don't have it, you're in a brainstorming phase. It's not, you know, you don't have
But
to
what if
figure it all out.
that breaking point happens tomorrow?
What breaking point?
I don't know. The thing where everything changes and suddenly a Nova bombs the White House or something.
Well, then we're gonna
Those,
stop him.
because we know what's going to happen?
No, or we're gonna deal with the aftermath. I mean, you're a bit tougher and a bit stronger. You're not God now. You can't change
I'm not
everything.
saying I'm God. I'm saying that, oh my God, I'm scared because I don't understand. I don't understand how we're not going to repeat history. It won't be the exact same thing as history, but we're still going to repeat it. Because that's what fucking happens. The same shit happens over and over and over again. And we're the fucking, not the first generation of Novas, but we're at the start of it. We're in the prime time of when shit's gonna fucking explode. And I can't hide what I am. So if that Nova goes and bombs the fucking White House, and humans suddenly decide we're all a threat, yeah, I can heal from a gunshot, but I don't think I can heal from a whole fucking clip from a automatic rifle. Like, I don't know what I can handle. I don't think I'm not invincible.
Oh, okay. So you're scared they're gonna turn on us. Okay.
I mean, Moses, have you seen me? Like, seriously, look at me. I am a 6'4" demon. I look like
you're
a
not a
fucking
demon.
biblical demon. I've got horns. I've got this weird tail thing. Look, if I turn around and I show you my back, I've a weird bony ass spine thing going on here, like an exoskeleton.
If you just wear it with confidence, they'll see it as a good thing. Come on. No, but like on a serious note, we're Project Utopia. Come on, we're supposed to be the good guys. If somebody bombs the White House, we're gonna be the ones who go after him, right? People aren't gonna turn on you as long as you don't turn on people.
What if the guy who bombs the White House looks like me?
Then we make a video of you kicking the shit out of him, okay?
What if we fail?
I mean, what if a truck lands on my head in 3, 2, 1?
Well, then
No,
you're
it
dead.
didn't.
You're right.
You know, there's only so much we can worry about, you know? It's come on. I think there's some cookies left over from yesterday. I'll get you a cookie. Food always cheers me up. And he zaps around and gets you a couple cookies.
Okay. So, Ross, what's your follow-up look like?
Yeah, so I got that guy's email.
Do.
I'm sending him a nice cordial email like, hey, this is Aftermath. I'm working with the team here in Novara. My friend Liam just contacted you a little while ago, forwarded your information to me, said that you may have the ability to either give or synthesize some of that, some of this adhesive I'm looking for. It would be great if I could get some, if we could work that out. Just would need to know what you would like in return. Thanks for your time, and I'll go ahead and send that email.
In the course of like a minute, there's a response.
Oh, wow.
And there's no like professional formatting to it. Like it's still like grammatically proper and everything, but there's no like hello so and so comma like there's none of that. It's just straight into the message.
Yeah.
I don't have the adhesive on hand. Can you send me the specs of what you require and I can see about creating what you need? Also, you don't have to pretend that he's your friend. I understand he's some kind of manager to you or whatever.
Okay, I'll send an email back. Okay, thank God, I'm done with this faux formality shit. Thanks for being cool. Followed by the specifications of the project I'm working on and, where I would need it most. Need to put it on the base so that we can make sure that he can stick to most surfaces.
Okay. So you're typing that up and you're sending it back. You shoot that email back. Now that you're actually like sitting here waiting for a response, you're like absorbing this email a little bit more, and you see like even though it's not properly formatted, there is a signature on it, and the signature is just literally his name, which is Byron apparently, Byron Ray, Wray. And then it just says for like a job title you get, you're not sure, is it a job title, is it just matter of association, like it just says Daedalus League.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Take your notes here real quick where I get to.
Okay, we're good here. Thanks for that.
Okay. Another minute passes, get a response. Okay, I can do that. It's going to take a couple days to grow what you need, but I'll have that amount ready, and it'll be ready in 2 days. Is this something that you are going to come collect, or do I need to ship this to you? Question mark.
I was gonna initially say ship it, but then I think maybe not. Maybe Raj can help me pick it up, perhaps. So, I'll send a message back. That depends. Where would I need to go if I were going to come collect it?
You get a address that is in Portland, Maine.
Maine.
It's a little bit of a hike.
Just a tiny bit.
Where are we on the map? I actually realize I have no fucking clue where we are.
We're
Midwest,
in northern Nebraska. Yeah.
Can you believe this Canadian not understanding where all the U.S. states are? Don't you know anything important?
No.
Unbelievable. Yeah, like the location of Nebraska.
Yeah,
My
I mean, and
God.
that's not because I'm Canadian. That's just because I don't fucking care.
It's okay. I think most Americans probably don't understand where Nebraska is, so it's
Here,
fine.
I will copy an image of the U.S. map for you.
I'm saying that because
I
I
mean,
didn't know where it was.
So
I mean, I definitely
the
could look that up, but thank you.
so in the middle you see where NE is. That's Nebraska. And then obviously I'm pretty sure you know where Maine is, but top right, because that's one of the states that borders Canada. Well, Quebec.
Mm,
So Maine is ME, not MA.
Yes, ME.
Who's MA? Is there MA?
MA is Massachusetts.
Oh, I see.
yeah. I'll give Moses a call real quick, just from my bedroom.
You know what? I think I actually drove through Nebraska once.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't blame you for not remembering.
Yeah.
POV flyover state.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I kind of said it.
I mean, anybody who's listening to this from Nebraska, they know. Like, unless you're in Lincoln or Omaha, I mean,
For a select
what do you want me to say?
Yeah.
For a select few people, who, well, maybe it's more than I realize, but we drove once down to Missouri from where I live. So we came down
wow.
through North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and then I think we just touched Kansas. I believe that's Kansas there.
Yeah, Kansas.
To go into Missouri. But we did that trip in the middle of the Sturgis rally, for anyone who knows what that is.
Oh wow.
So we were the lone minivan in a sea of thousands of motorbikes
Just
through
bikes,
the
yeah.
Dakotas. It was great. That was my one and
Yeah.
only time being in the US.
Nice. That's awesome. Oh goodness.
I knew a Canadian. That was close enough to the border. They regularly did grocery shopping here in the U.S.
Oh yeah,
because you can
border.
get some things cheaper here
Oh yeah,
and other things cheaper in Canada, and had a lot of debates about bagged milk and other things.
that's an only Eastern Canada thing, by the way. We don't have bagged milk where I am.
Good.
Really? That's good. Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
so it was confusing to me as a child when I would go visit my French family to have bagged milk because that's not
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anyways,
a.
back to Aberrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gives you this address. It's in Portland, Maine.
Yeah, I give Moses a call real quick.
Hello.
Hey, Raj, do you feel like taking a trip to Maine in a couple days' time?
Yes, but still, why?
Well, the lab that's synthesizing your adhesive is over there. So they gave me the option of shipping it, but I figured you'd probably want it done as quick as possible. So,
I mean, I can go there right now.
well, okay, they're not gonna be. They need to grow it still, but
Grow it? What?
apparently, I don't know. I'm not a biologist.
You're not gonna shoot down some animal for me, right?
No, that's terrible. Why would I do that?
Okay.
No, it's lab synthesized stuff, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Fancy lab glue. Got it.
Cool. I'll let them know to expect you in a couple of days' time. Thanks, Raj.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hang up and send in that message. Oh, we can come pick it up.
Okay. There's a response that says after lunch would be preferable.
Gotcha. So I'll schedule that for what? It's Saturday, right? They say they need 2 days. Is that Monday they're talking about?
2 days would put us. Let me double check the calendar.
Mhm.
2 days would be Monday. Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know if they were doing the whole, 2 business days or not. So Monday at like 1:30, 2 o'clock or something like that. Yeah, send them a quick message. Sounds good. We'll be around Monday at 2 p.m. then, if that's okay.
That is agreeable. We'll be there and I'll have it ready.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Just when you come to pick it up, just tell the front desk that you're here for a package that is being provided by Byron. They will understand.
Perfect. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, Byron. We'll go ahead and send that.
There's no response.
Yeah, fair enough. I didn't expect one.
Too busy for you.
Moses, taking a look at the distance and knowing how fast you can go, it'll be about a 2-hour run for you at full
Jeez.
speed.
Okay.
Do you still get tired?
Do you have dots
yeah,
of stamina?
but I carry snacks, so it's okay.
I feel like eating does not make me capable to run for longer periods of time, but I'm also not the one blessed with super speed, so Oh my god, that's a dog.
Little dog.
Sorry if you guys heard that. It scared me. And apparently that's what I do when I'm scared. Oh my god, it's a
Oh
dog.
my god, that's
You
a dog.
identify the source of the problem.
I mean, that's useful, I guess.
Yeah, true.
robber comes in. Oh my god, that's a robber.
Oh my god, it's a
That's
robber.
the burglar. Oh, he's come to burgle my things. Yeah, very good.
Nice, nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So-
I'll send Moses the details. They're expecting us Monday at 2 p.m. Talk to front desk. Ask for a package from Byron.
Sure. You want me to come? I guess I sent. You want you to come as well? You want me to port you there, or you just need it taken?
Yeah, if we could teleport there, that'd be awesome. But if you just want to do a quick grab or something, that's cool too. Just either way works. Let me know.
Okie dokie.
Whatever's less strenuous, really.
I'll pick it up myself.
Sounds good.
So eventually, Theta, it is approaching that time.
Theta will
You-
get up and she will leave. That's it. Nice
Yeah.
and simple.
Simple as make your way
Thanks for the cookies.
downstairs through the tower. You get in the elevator and ride the elevator down. You have to stop part of the way down. Somebody's going from one office down to a lower office. They just kind of say good morning and give you a nod and press the floor that they're going to. Stops again. They get off. You get down to the bottom floor and make your way out past security and out onto the street. Directly across the street, you can see Rakes is already standing there.
Very punctual.
Yeah, you can see as you're leaving, and that one of the security guards in the lobby is not really mean mugging, but they are watching Rakes through the windows of the front of the building as he's just standing there staring at the building as far as they can tell. But
As
over
Theta
there.
goes by, she'll just be, "It's cool. I got this. I'll get rid of him for you."
You go, right. Okay.
Yeah. And she'll head out.
Yeah. You head over there. He's puffing away on one of his e-cigarettes, and it's like, sup?
I have a fucking bone to pick with you after last night.
Sure.
We can talk when we get to wherever the fuck we're going.
He shrugs, motions a hand to the side. Portal starts to roil and bubble open with that Stygian blue light. So somebody in a car slams on the brakes for a second, and then they start resuming driving. Horn blares behind them, and he gestures for you to go through the portal.
She'll go through.
Okay, he follows after you. You come out in essentially a empty field, mostly empty field. There's obviously some wild plants growing here and there. We're kind of in springtime, so things are beginning to bloom and stuff. Things are not fully grown yet, but it's getting there. Subtle rolling hills, but no civilization in any fucking direction as far as you can tell. Still a little chilly though, mostly because of the wind. Sun is shining, clear sky today.
Nice. All right, Theta's gonna turn around and she's gonna look at him. I barely fucking slept last night because all I could think about is this goddamn fictional future where things blow the fuck up and I don't have an answer for it. So thank you for that.
Hey, you're welcome.
Oh,
The portal shuts and he shrugs and it's like, look, these are some of the things we are thinking about. You don't get to have superpowered people without long-term fucking consequences.
Yeah,
Like,
and I went
things
through all
are,
those fucking consequences last night
yeah, things are gonna happen.
instead of
Like,
sleeping.
it just is.
Right, okay. I had to get that off my chest.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. What you do with that information is up to you.
Ugh.
We're, obviously I have my thoughts.
I still think that you might be on the spectrum of hopeless romantic with your ideas, but
Does that make me like more attractive or less?
100% depends on the type of girl. Uh, if you like bookworms, I'm pretty sure you could get anyone you wanted with that.
All right, whatever.
No, not into bookworms? Okay.
I think you missed my point, but that's not what we're here for. Anyways, so you want to learn how to do shit? I can teach you how to do shit.
Okay.
And you wanted to learn how to teleport, yeah?
Or anything else fun you can teach me.
Shit. I can teach you a lot of fun shit.
Well, what do you think would be useful for a girl who, well, first off, looks like me? Anything in disguising might be nice. Or additionally, well, I'm super tough. I don't seem to have anything to back up the being able to take a hit, though.
You're already a little durable.
Right, yes.
I don't need to. Maybe there are some things I could teach you to be a little bit more durable, even, but a big thing you need to do is you need to push yourself. Because you're not going to get better at doing this stuff if you don't push yourself. So you already have the capacity for that kind of thing. So you need to push yourself to get better at it. Now, for stuff you don't know how to do, you've got to. He like gestures with the hand that has the cigarette in it, and he's kind of, doing this sort of like tunneling gesture of like, you got to really focus in on it. You got to fucking picture it in your head. You got to think about how it would feel to do that. In whatever way it would make sense to you. You got to not just imagine it, you have to believe in it, and you got to want it. And then you got to push. You're not just somebody who has powers. You are a being of raw energy. And through that energy, you can accomplish anything you want to do. You need to understand and you need to believe that.
Okay.
When you accomplish that, that is when you can really begin to aim yourself into being the Nova you want to be.
Okay.
So, I can teach you how to teleport. I can't teach you how to disguise.
That's fair.
I can teach you how to be invisible, though.
Invisible?
Yes. There's a reason why people don't like me, and that's one of many.
Oh, I kind of like the invisible one.
Okay. He takes one more puff and then tucks the cigarette into his jacket. Right. So, the invisibility kind of came as a secondary thing to another power I had when I first started out. But through practice, I sort of divorced that power in my mind so that I could do it at will. And he just vanishes in front of you. And after a second, he reappears.
Okay. I was trying to think of how she'd react to that, but I think stunned silence is about the best reaction.
You can do this too. Some people get very caught up in their own ideas of how their power works, and it prevents them from exploring the full potential of what they're capable of. I think you have a unique advantage. You don't seem to be under any illusions that you are doing magic or some bullshit. You seem to be pretty blank slate. You're just somebody with powers. You don't really seem to get it yet. So
Rude. Okay.
should be. I don't. Fucking Christ. I don't mean it like a bad thing. It's a
I'm
good
also
thing to be a
okay.
blank slate with this. Because there are
Yes,
some
yes.
people where, like, literally fucking unteachable.
Calm,
Like,
calm,
they're.
calm. I was
Uh-huh.
just,
Uh-huh.
yeah, okay.
Listen, kid. You wanted my help. I'm helping you, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, I want you to envision in your mind how you think it would feel to turn invisible. I want you to imagine the almost sort of muscular reflex. It doesn't need to be physical, but if that helps you anchor the idea, so be it. But think about what it would feel like to, like, on muscle memory, hide from sight.
Okay. So I'm just gonna walk through Theta's thought process,
Mhm.
kind of like describe how she's doing this. But
Sure.
it's actually pretty easy for her to imagine being invisible because up until she became a 6'4" demon looking lady, that was just how she felt inherently, was
Right.
invisible. She survived by not being noticed. She didn't have any distinguishing traits. She faded from view and she knew how to do it. Again, it was her survival mechanism. So it's very easy just to remember that and what she felt like when she was purposely trying to remove herself from a situation. So, like, she's in a bar and a fight breaks out, and she was present. She was talking with one of these people who was in the fight, but she knows in this moment that attention is not on her. She knows how to step back and into the shadow and out of the line of sight, how to not make a noise. And she's remembering that feeling. She's remembering all those little tips and tricks she used to take to get
Okay.
out of situations.
Okay. So he gives you a few moments to work through that. And then he interrupts your concentration. You got it?
I think so.
Okay. Now, I don't believe you've done this before. So
No.
you're just going to have to do your best to follow me on this. But you need to dig deep into your inner reserves. In a way, it's kind of like stretching, trying to stretch for something just out of reach, stretching with every fiber of your being. But this isn't a physical muscle that you're stretching. This is your very essence. Okay? This is the untapped potential within you, that energy, that chaos within all of us. I need you to reach deep into that and stretch it as hard as you can while focusing on that idea.
Okay. So she doesn't close her eyes. What she actually does is she's going to tip her head back and she looks up at the sky. And she takes a deep breath. And I think for her, imagining that reserve, feeling for that reserve, she pictures it in her chest, like as her core, as her, where it's her heart is and everything like that. And that's kind of where she's feeling around for this power. She's trying to sense it kind of like in her chest, trying to find something to stretch because she's not entirely sure what he's talking about. Like what is that thing she has to push for?
Right. it is a little challenging because you have not had a lot of opportunities to really express active uses of power. Using your boost and your healing have been the things that require your attention, and they feel very natural to you to do.
Mhm.
So there's not a lot of pushing there. You just kind of make it happen, but there is this sort of energy to it. And of course, you're going to naturally lean towards this area in your chest because, well, that's where these other things come from. So instinctually, that's where you're going to look inward. That energy, of course, is still there. You're not sure if it is energy or what exactly it is. Maybe Rakes is right. Maybe he's wrong. But it ultimately doesn't matter. What matters is that potential is there and you're trying to push it in a direction. So now you're going to attempt to max out. The way this works is it'll you're going to need to make a roll. So let me double check. So first and foremost, you're going to take a point of flux.
Flux. The hexagon or the square box? Which one do I use?
It is like
The
whatever
square.
the bottom row is, because it's kind of like willpower, where the bottom row is like temporary and the top row is
Got it.
permanent.
Okay.
Yeah, so the top row will be your transcendence, and then the bottom is your flex.
Okay.
You can also do it through your token. The red tracks your flux.
Oh, that's why he has red. I was wondering.
Yeah. So anytime you max out, you automatically gain a point of flux.
Yes.
And then you spend quantum points to assemble a pool of dice, 1 point per die, up to a maximum number of dice equal to your quantum rating.
Oh, I don't think my quantum rating is very high.
Yeah.
Scrolly. Why can't I find my quantum? Why am I? This damn sheet confuses me sometimes. Give me a second.
You're good.
Oh, right. I have 3.
Okay. So you can spend up to 3 quantum points to get 3 dice to roll on this.
All right. Yeah, I'll just do that.
You can also add enhancement to this roll. So as a reminder, enhancement are those automatic successes if you roll any successes on the dice. You can add enhancement by taking additional points of flux. And it's at a 1-to-1 up to your quantum rating. So you could take up to 3 enhancement and gain 3 flux.
I'm going to do 1.
Okay. So 1 enhancement, you gain 1 additional flux, so you should be at 2 now.
Yep. I just changed it.
Okay. And then you roll that pool of dice. So you'd roll 3 dice with 1 enhancement.
I'm just going to choose a stat I have at 3 and go with that.
Sure.
Because I haven't figured out how to just roll dice normally. Because I'm silly. 2.
Okay. So you have 2 successes. Now I'm gonna show you this handout.
Okay.
This is how there's a bullet point list on here. These are the things that you can spend your successes for maxing out on. Obviously, here for the invisibility, you're going to be spending at least 1 on that power.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna. But if you can either put 2 into that power, or you can put 1 and then 1 in something else, or like a tag for that power, or what have you.
Okay. Ability.
Yeah, it's in the book Invisibility, it's actually called Cloak.
Okay.
because it
Hold
can
on, my book
hide your
takes
super.
forever to load.
Yeah.
And like I had it open and sitting open, but apparently that doesn't matter because I wasn't on the page I wanted.
Yeah. I'll say as a reminder, for when it comes to maxing out, you have to, like, this is how you are able to spend XP on Nova traits.
Yeah.
So if you only max out to Cloak 1, you can only buy up to Cloak 1 with XP, and you'll have to max it out again and get additional dots through maxing out to push it
Okay.
beyond that 1 dot. So
How does it work with powers? Same way if I wanted to add a power tag, sorry.
yeah, it's the same thing with tags. So if you want a power to have a tag, you need to max out and give that tag to that power. And that's a 1-for-1 as well. Similarly, you can also do that to negative power tags. You can max
Okay.
out to temporarily remove them, and then later on spend XP to get rid of them. So you can grow past limitations over time.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do the 2 dots
Okay,
of cloak.
gotcha. Okay, so
Um,
you
I did
gain
want one
access.
thing. Sorry, I
Yeah.
just wanted to talk about it real quick. I don't know how
Mhm.
this would work, but I want there to be like a thing for her to trigger her invisibility. And like, so I was saying at first, she's having an issue kind of pushing it because she can't figure out where that sensation's coming from. So what she ends up doing is she bites herself. And when she feels that healing kick in, then she snags it and pushes and finds the power to do it.
Sure. So what we can do, since you don't really buy negative tags when you max out, what we can do is if you go to buy that power, we can talk about adding that negative tag, which will obviously reduce the cost of the power when you go to
Okay.
buy it. But that would be how that would work. Is psychologically, for whatever reason, you now believe like that's what you have to do to make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you go ahead, you max out, and yeah, you turn invisible. Um, and you vanish from sight. Naturally, you can still sort of see yourself. It's a little hazy, like you're seeing through yourself. You can tell you've gone invisible, but you can still faintly make out your own outline.
Okay.
Rakes just claps his hands. There you fucking go. That's what it's all about. That right there.
She's gonna move around because she's gonna see if his eyes follow her.
Okay. You start moving around. He is wearing his sunglasses.
Oh, it's a little hard.
Yeah. If you move far enough to the side, his head does track you a little bit. And he says, important thing to note. Turning invisible is not always enough as somebody who does this kind of shit pretty regularly. Some places use some really high-end cameras type shit. In time, you can learn to push this ability to beyond just visible light.
How are you seeing me? What are you using?
Let's just say I have really good eyesight.
Hmm.
But no,
All right.
actually, I'm not really seeing you right now. I could if I wanted to, but no. I am picking up on your energy.
My energy.
Yes. You see, there is, well, there's been papers about it, quantum energy. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. With the right practice or awareness, one can pick it up like a sort of actual sixth sense, not a funky fictional sixth sense of just you have premonitions or whatever.
I see dead people.
Yeah, none of that shit. But a sixth sense in that it's an additional type of sense combined with your other 5 where you can pick up on other quantum signatures.
So
I
when you were
can
talking about those people that can blend in perfectly,
Yes,
they can hide that.
sometimes. Requires a specific ability to do that, but yes, there are people capable of doing that. We call it dormancy.
Let's see. She will become visible after a moment again. Like she'll.
Okay.
Since he can follow her, so she can't do any bullshit.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously pushing yourself isn't enough. Like, clearly you've done it once, you can do it again, but you need to practice. You need to create the muscle memory, essentially. Then
Nothing
you
in
can do it
life.
on command.
Practice. All right. That's pretty nifty, though, being able to do this kind of shit.
Oh, yeah. I would not advertise that you can turn invisible.
That's fair.
Granted, my general advice is not to advertise everything you can do. It's always best to have some kind of ace up your sleeve or
Well,
something to surprise people with. But
that's also currently possible because I probably don't know the extent of what I can do, anyways.
fair enough, I guess.
I haven't had 10 years to explore.
Yeah. I've definitely spent a lot of time practicing pushing. But let me give you some advice. Be careful with pushing yourself. There is such a thing as pushing too hard.
Okay. That's it. You're not going to explain what happens? Or do you not know what happens?
Depends on the person.
Okay.
For
So
you,
push, but
no.
don't push too hard. Clear
Yeah.
as water.
Yeah, maybe you got, maybe you'll sprout more horns.
Oh, God.
Maybe you'll become insufferably obsessed with puns. I don't know.
That's worse than the multiple horns. Jesus.
Yeah.
And I already have a hard time going through doors. So, like, more horns would not help.
Yeah.
But puns?
So, pushing yourself too much can have side effects. So, just pace yourself. Go ahead and I'm gonna need a roll here. Empathy roll specifically.
Oh, shit, I have that.
Yep.
Holy moly. What do I add to just empathy?
I'll leave the attribute up to you. If the context will help you decide what attribute you want to use, this is something about rakes.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I'm going to say cunning. I think
Okay.
because her type of empathy is being aware enough that people don't get the jump on her.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm going with.
Sure.
Oof, just one.
I'm also giving you one enhancement because you're kind of familiar with Rakes. You've been around him a bit.
Okay. So 2 then?
So
How does enhancement work? I still don't fully
I'm going to
understand.
count this as a sort of, it's technically a fail because you didn't get enough, but I'm going to count this as a sort of partial success.
Okay.
So there's going to be a point that goes into the momentum pool. You get the feeling that there, and this is a very rare feeling because Rakes says what's on his mind. He rarely refrains from saying things that he wants to say. But you get the feeling that there is maybe something that he is maybe wanting to say. You at least get the feeling that that there is just something he wants to say, but he's not saying it. And you have no idea of what it could be, whether it's good or bad or anything, but there's clearly something on his mind.
Uh, hmm. You don't have to tell me whatever's going on because I'm not going to push. That's not who I am. But I'm also the type of person who prefers knowing the full thing, the full scope, the full scene of a situation, as opposed to sugarcoating it or leaving something off the table that may not happen, but could happen, you know? A realist. I want to know everything.
Yeah, that's the thing about these kinds of things. He pulls out the cigarette again and takes a drag off of it. Not everybody gets to know everything.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, you're on that side of the fence. And that's all I can really say.
Oh, this is a political thing.
Kind of. It's complicated.
You don't trust me?
It's not that.
You don't think I'll understand?
That one's harder to say.
Are you worried I'll tell somebody else I shouldn't tell?
Part of it. We've all got rules we have to follow, Theta.
She'll shrug her shoulders. Like I said, I'm not going to push.
It's smart. Well, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. Anything else you want to try? Or should I take you back?
Do you fight or do you just rely on powers to do your killing?
I let's say in my baseline days I got in my fair few scraps. Granted, the powers do help a lot. But I know how to fight.
I've been working on it. I've been practicing. I knew how to scrap before. It comes with the way I grew up and everything. But I've been practicing against a punching bag.
That's good.
Is it? Because it doesn't feel like enough.
I mean, it's not, but
Something's better than nothing.
I'm trying to ask if you wanted bar or something. I don't know how to do that. Ask that.
I know. I was waiting for you to do it. I figured if I gave you a minute, you'd work up the courage to do so.
It's just a weird thing to ask somebody.
I think it's only weird if you make it weird.
All right. Okay. I made it weird. Sorry.
You did. Shame.
Okay. Fucking fight me then. Let's see how this works.
Oh, I'm not going to fight you. I will spar with you, but I'm not going to fight you. Fighting
Okay.
you would just be like kicking a sick puppy dying of cancer.
Okay. Jesus. Rude.
But we can spar. We can do that.
Okay. Fine. Well, we'll spar. Fucking puppy kicker.
Sorry, I'm losing it over Lane losing it.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm crying a little bit.
yep. He takes another drag and then tucks a cigarette in his pocket and he's like, "All right, let's see what you got." And yeah, he'll start to spar with you. Meanwhile, over in the tower, what are you gents up to?
Good question. What are you doing, Moses? What are you up to?
Well, Moses is. I don't know. Moses would probably be. He would be, well, basically doing similar to what this training in his new dojo, but that maybe gets bored pretty fast if you have super speed while you're doing the punches. So maybe he'd actually decide to go to his teacher back in his old town to ask him if he has to kind of, you know, recap on his fighting skills. Maybe help him teach something new now that he has speed as the main thing.
These are these contacts through your path? Your origin path?
Yeah, they are.
Um,
Let me. I think I gave them to you. Some of it is in the bio,
yeah,
and some of
that's
it I
fine.
sent to you. Yeah.
I don't need to know names. I want you. This might be a little weird. I want you to roll your path rating for me, as well as either. You know what? And an attribute of your choice.
Roll my path rating,
Because
so that's one.
yeah, your
Okay.
path rating. Yep. Plus an attribute of your choice. This test is to symbolize not only you going to them, like obviously like tapping into that connection, but going to them and like working with them to be like, so hey, I have like this super speed and stuff, and like you're a teacher I know and trust. Can you work with me to help like polish up some of my abilities, but also maybe we can work together to maybe develop some new techniques now that I have this level of speed available to me. So in combination of you knowing your abilities as well as their expertise, an attribute of your choice and your path rating.
Okay. I'll take dexterity, and the path rating is. Can I choose that?
Your yeah, if you're using the roller that lets you pick attributes, that won't let you do it. You have to use
Yeah.
the general roller, like the next one down. And you
Okay.
just put
Yeah.
in the values manually.
Okay. Does Mega Dex apply here or not?
I'm gonna say no, because this is more just about like your approach to how you are doing this training.
Okay, cool. So I just roll it then.
This is like you leaning into like, oh, your flexibility and speed and everything.
And it's 0.
Yeah, so they're obviously like intrigued. You spend some time kind of exploring some options, but most of the time is like them asking questions and like trying to understand. Like after a couple hours, they're like, okay, this is really interesting. I'm gonna need some time because obviously this is outside my expertise, but if you give me a few days, maybe I can figure out some things that we can try. And maybe kind of develop some like custom techniques maybe. Because right now, like, I mean, technique is great and everything, but when you can move faster before the other guy can do a technique, I'm not sure what I can teach you. So let me get back to you.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Now, if you are there and you're like, can we just like go over some stuff? Yeah, he can go over the basic stuff, but as far as like developing like things based off of your powers, he can't help you yet. But as far as like, the close combat skill, as long as his rating is higher than you, he can teach you close combat.
Yeah. I mean, it was more of a like kind of just what he would do with his time. Not. I wasn't fishing
Sure.
for mechanics.
Well, this is something that long term could turn into something, or it's a passing curiosity.
Okay, yeah. So he'd basically go there, spend some time with his. I guess it's to him, he's kind of a mentor, and the sensei guy, and also, just spend time, catch up with him, and then he'd come back. I think that would take like a few hours at least.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so that's what you're up to, Ross / Aftermath.
Yeah, I'm probably putting the finishing touches on this camera I was making.
Yeah.
It's a good camera, more or less. It's cutting edge. It can do a bunch of cool things, but nothing crazy per se.
For sure.
Just making sure it blows his former one out of the water.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of
no problem for you. It's a piece of cake.
Yeah, I figured. I
Crank
figured
it
as
out
much.
in a little bit of time. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking baseline tech, just better.
Yeah.
This thing natively shoots in like 20K, and it's got all this memory space and like
petabyte of storage in there. Like, yeah, dude.
Crazy.
And I'm kind of just like idly toying with that. Finishing that up while my mind is elsewhere. When Theta brought up her mother the other day and what was going on with her situation, kind of made me think for a little bit. And I'm probably taking a shot in the dark here. Because, I mean, a man's been dead for 10 years or so. But thought really hasn't gone away. So I'm gonna get that encrypted laptop that I have here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start looking into my father.
Oh boy. All right.
Like, I know he's been dead, but I don't know why. I don't know what happened to him. So
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Sure. So the basics. Obviously, like, okay, he had a pretty mundane job. He was in decent shape. Like, you've seen photos of him. You have some vague recollections of him, even though it's been a while. There wasn't anything like crazy stand out about him that you recall, or from what information you have, but obviously, like, the nature of his death was never really explained. It was tragic circumstances, closed casket funeral,
wrapped up with a neat little bow on it. So you end up having to do some research, do some digging, see what you can find. Naturally, finding an obituary takes a little bit of time, but you find that, and nothing really of value there. A lot of platitudes, and he'll be sorely missed. He's survived by, his wife and his son, so on and so forth. So, you're going to have to do some serious digging. So this is going to be a technology role to do some fucking research, because quite frankly, this is going to be more than just a Google search.
Sure.
Yeah, this is gonna lead to some weird places.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So technology, mental of my choice.
Sure. Yeah, that should be your choice.
Let's see, technology. Do I apply any scale over this roll?
How much scale do you have again?
Scale 4.
Right. Let me see here. You could. Just trying to think. You can apply a difference of 2, so +4 enhancement.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm sorry, what did he just use? Scale?
Yep. So he has mega intelligence, which essentially for doing smarty boy stuff of just like, I'm so fucking smart, he has scale over doing those things.
Oh,
And
interesting.
so for every point of scale you have in a task that your scale applies to, you get 2 enhancement.
Neat.
Now at scale 4, he would normally not have to roll, but in the nature of this, there is some inherent scale behind this.
Okay.
So I've decided that it was a scale of 2 for what he was going against. So the difference between his scale and its scale is 2. Because he's 4, I assigned 2. So he has a scale of 2 advantage, which gives him +4 enhancement.
Okay.
Because it's +2 enhancement per scale. But 7 successes.
Holy fuck.
So you're gonna succeed, obviously.
Mhm.
The more you dig, the more that doesn't add up. Guy graduated high school, and then apparently never went to college. Kind of mundane job he was doing, though, would require a degree. There is also about 6 years of his history that are essentially unaccounted for.
Accounted.
Unaccounted. Like, no college, no job, no, you dig, no, like, you probably do some digging you're not supposed to be doing on the down low. No tax records, no proof of residence, nothing, save for a P.O. box for 6 years. A P.O. box that was previously like in Chicago. But was closed out after that 6-year time. And then that mundane job started. And then everything looks kind of normal. However, looking into the accident, you find the records of it, there certainly was an accident. However, doing some of the digging that you debatably should or shouldn't be doing into databases and stuff that you may or may not should have access to, there's no evidence of such accident ever happening. There are records of it. There are eyewitnesses. There are affected parties. But there are no photos. There are no tickets. There is no reports from any towing companies of any vehicle that matches the description of his vehicle. Nothing.
So there's just enough here that it would pass a background check under the basest of scrutiny.
Essentially, if you didn't have the ability to get around systems the way that you do because of how smart you are,
Mhm.
Most baselines would be like, yeah, it checks out. Like being able to access the databases that you can because of how smart you are and your knowledge of technology, like you can find that, oh, all of the evidence is fabricated. Any actual evidence doesn't exist. The evidence provided from what you can piece together is fake. That said, you have 2 questions you can ask.
Oh boy. In general, huh?
Yep.
Ooh.
Or you can just chuck those in a momentum pool or spend it on something else.
Ask your questions.
Thinking of good ones.
Oh, I was just making sure you weren't gonna chuck it in the momentum pool.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It-
Like this is
I'm
immediately
mostly saying
like,
it
what
for
the hell?
because I know he's probably going to ask questions. I'm
Yeah.
saying it for the benefit of the listeners that they know I'm not forcing him to ask questions because these are 2 successes he can spend how he wants, but he can
Yeah.
spend on a 1-for-1 for questions because that's what I like to do.
Got it. I just wasn't sure if he was debating ask questions or
Yeah.
not. So I'm like, do it. Ask questions.
Yeah, my goodness. So you said the 6-year gap that is unaccounted for would be
Mhm.
right after graduation. So
Yeah.
from what, 18 to 24, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he died 10 years ago, right?
Yep.
So just for clarification here, how many years after this 6-year gap was he active doing his job, doing his thing? And like where did it take him?
If I recall correctly, because I might be misremembering the age you gave me, but I think it was like 4 years or something like that. Because I think you said he was like 28, right? Something like that.
That sounds right.
We may not even actually establish how old your characters were, I'm going to be honest.
That's
So,
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, around probably 4-ish years, maybe in that ballpark, maybe a little bit more.
And there was an accident reported here, right? That supposedly ended his life. Where was he actually in those 4 years of time?
That's the question, isn't it? He was around, but his work also regularly called him away.
Okay, so there's no way of narrowing down what exactly he was or where exactly he was at.
From what information you have right now, no.
Okay.
The only like hard location you have is obviously like, okay,
well, you moved to Novara a couple years ago,
Yeah.
but wherever you were living previously, and then Chicago, and then he had previously lived in another state before that.
I do a little bit of looking into that PO box as well. Like
Sure.
maybe the history of when he would have that active, specific like post office where it would be. Anybody I can ask for the questions, perhaps.
Okay. Yeah. So there's essentially a postal office in Chicago that you're able to nail down that's connected to that PO box. It's in a decent part of Chicago, like it's not in a rough part of the city or anything like that. Looking at photos of it online and stuff like that, it's a pretty unassuming brick building. It's got like ramp up to the front door, decent amount of parking in front of it. And it's not a huge postal office. It's not a small one either. It's moderately sized. Looking at some photos of the inside of the facility, you can see, okay, they've got like a number of PO boxes inside. And in order to like figure out, is there anybody I can talk to about this? You kind of like look through the employees and see, is there anybody who's been working there all this time? And there is one old lady who's like been there for like the last 30 years. She's like 70 now and is still working. Her name is Martha.
Gotcha.
No, Martha.
Yeah, Martha.
Thank you. Thank you, Idol. Appreciate it. Okay. Understood. I think that constant questions, it might have been
Yeah.
around that
Yeah.
spot, so that's what I get for now, correct?
Yep.
Interesting. Well,
Mhm.
I'm thoroughly unsettled. I always had a feeling, but
Just casually finding out your whole life is a lie.
yeah, imagine. Okay. Think I'm gonna go get a drink at this point to down a bit, set my nerves
Okay.
right. So I'm gonna call the group or send them a text like, hey, I'm going down to the center if you want to meet me there, and then I'll find my way over there.
Okay. I'm assuming that Moses is able to wrap up his training and will probably eventually go to meet at the center.
Yep.
As well as Theta. You've been sparring for a little bit by the time this text comes through. Go ahead and give me a close combat roll. Plus your dexterity. Or dexterity or might.
Hell yeah.
Up to you.
We'll definitely be using dexterity.
Normally in close combat, it is just might that you roll, but I'll give you a choice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 3. Yeah. Frustratingly enough, you feel like Rakes might have just gaslit you a little bit on how good he is at fighting.
Okay.
Because you're not able to land a blow on him.
This motherfucker.
Yeah. Like he might have been telling the truth that he had his fair number of scraps, but you feel like that might have undersold how capable he is. But you hear your phone chime as you're sitting there, kind of like
Glaring
not
at him.
catching your breath. You have mega stamina. But yeah, we'll go with glaring at him, and he's just sitting there with a smirk, still wearing his sunglasses, just like, I know you're not tired yet.
I'm trying to think my way through this. Since apparently...
Worth noting, he also is not breathing heavily at all.
Okay.
Like, he's been easily keeping pace with you.
Okay. Did he just dodge the entire time, or did he actually throw some?
He would have thrown in some blocks and occasionally got a couple hits on you, but he never like hit you with like any kind of super strength or anything like that. Like, it was nothing that would even bruise you.
Okay.
Because you're a little more durable. So
yeah, basically what I was trying to gauge was like, was there any actual exchanges?
Like he said, he wasn't going to fight you. He's just gonna, he would spar. He's not gonna fight you.
I think that just left me more frustrated than I was before all of this. So I'm done for the day. And she'll look at her phone.
Yeah, you see the message from Ross.
Well, I'd invite you for drinks, but...
Oh, no, I get it. You hate me now.
No,
Yeah.
I just don't think you would enjoy yourself.
I do have stuff I have to go do, though. So I do appreciate the thought. But there is something I remembered that I wanted to go take care of, so I should probably go take care of that.
I guess you should.
He goes to teleport, and he pauses, turns around, opens a portal for you.
Good, thank you. I was waiting. I was like, you better not fucking leave me here. I don't even know where I am.
It wouldn't be the first time. You kind of forget sometimes other people can't teleport.
If you ever teleport me somewheres and then fucking leave me there, I will dedicate the rest of my time to learning how to fucking punch you.
Should tell you about the one time I went to an active volcano. But not today.
Hey, fine, whatever. She goes to the portal.
The portal closes behind you. Curiously enough, you step out at the front door of the center.
How did that motherfucker know? How did that motherfucker know? He's got some sort of ability to read technology, I am convinced.
Maybe.
Could be. That's a power.
That's how he knows. That's how he knows everything. Anyways, she'll just use her U-fiber to use her U-fiber to put on her going out outfit, her usual one, the V-neck blouse and corseted type look thing. Yeah. Sorry, now every time I also say U-fiber, that one comment got me, so it's U-fiber, me-fiber, we-fiber.
Yeah.
I don't know who that was who commented that, but now it's a
our fiber.
Yeah, our fiber, dude.
Yeah. So you get there, you come out of the portal. Moses literally blurs up to the place and is there. And then it's like, you guys go inside, you're like, okay, we're supposed to be meeting Ross. Look around.
He's not even here
Ross
yet.
isn't here. It's like 10 minutes later, Ross comes in after having like parked and all that.
Just walking, throw my hands up. Well, I expected Raj to be in here, but wow, all right.
I was thinking you stood us up, man.
No, come on. I would have said something.
All right.
So
first round's on me. Yeah.
Just a drink, or is there like a thing? Like a celebration?
Oh no, take a look around for a second.
It's there's some people around. It's still like the afternoon. It's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. The center, picks up in the evening after like classes and stuff because it's mostly a college kid place. So there are a few people here and there, but nobody like close to you guys.
Yeah, I need a drink to calm down. Actually,
Oh,
Oh, what happened, man?
I started looking into things I probably shouldn't have, and learned some things I didn't want to.
shit. Sorry.
Like,
Yeah,
like
So
what?
something strong?
something I guess strong in a way. Yeah.
I meant
No,
to
you meant
drink.
the drink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I sure
yeah,
did.
something strong for sure. Yeah, we'll order drinks.
Yeah, no
Get
problem.
into that.
So what? Something about the church, those terrorists, or what?
No, this is personal. Take a look around again, just to be sure. Started looking into my past, and well, when you brought up your whole situation earlier, Theta, it reminded me of something that I never sat well with me. Um, Raj knows, but my father died about 10 years ago. Only I don't think he did.
You don't think he died?
Not anymore.
Okay. That's
Okay, okay.
definitely
Or
drink worthy.
maybe that's just me being hopeful. He might still be dead, right? But bottom line is that he didn't die the way that I was told he did. It's something I covered up.
Fucking government, man.
Okay, so what are the clues? What do we do next, man?
I don't know.
When? Sorry, 10 years ago?
Yeah, yeah. I was 10 at the time. It hit me pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did eruption start? 10 years ago?
Eruptions, yeah, that was 10 years ago. It's actually well, we're past the 10-year anniversary now, but that was a couple weeks ago. It was the 18th.
Interesting. Has there been any studies on eruptions and genetics?
Yeah, there's been actually several ongoing studies trying to figure out what is the determining factor for eruption, and genetics is one of the big questions. There's been no conclusive evidence yet, but people have been looking into it.
I'm speaking more like if a son and a father both erupted, do they have parallel powers?
Don't know.
That hasn't been studied.
The one example that we have is the twins who stood on the moon. They
Got it.
have comparable powers, but
Twins are different than a dad and a son.
yeah, like there is certainly some basis into the hypothesis of like, well, maybe genetics are a factor when you have twins that literally have the same powers.
Yeah.
But how if we are going to say genetics play a role, how much do they play a role? Because then the other question is, well, what if it is nurture and not nature? What if it is the
Yeah.
circumstances of life that affect the powers? And if they're like a lot of twins, they allegedly lived in very close proximity to each other for the majority of their lives. So that could also be an explanation of psychologically they were very similar, which a lot of novas say support the idea that the psychology plays an effect in what powers you have. But it's still a very exploratory area of the science behind novas of like, okay, what determines what powers you have. This is, you're kind of starting to see why like Rakes was kind of starting to go off on a tangent about people getting too in their own way over growing their powers. Because it's pretty clear doing a little research that like a lot of novas don't really know where their powers come from. They have ideas, but they don't know. They just erupt and they can do stuff.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I'm just part of government conspiracies, right? Like, I've always been on board with a lot of government conspiracies, and now this sounds exactly like a government conspiracy, because 10 years ago, your dad died under mysterious circumstances, and now you think that might not have been the case?
Yeah. Yeah, clearly something happened.
Just, hmm.
I mean, can we go somewhere? Can we check something out? I mean, I
Or I
assume
think right
you.
now we're drinking to process.
Yeah, okay. I clearly I don't have all of the details right now, but there was a period of time after he graduated from high school where 6 years, just nothing, no records anywhere, just a PO box in Chicago, which not exactly close, not the furthest away place, but I don't know. He traveled for work, but I don't know. Seems a little strange.
Oh, so your dad was like part of what is MI6 or whatever the fuck it's called?
I maybe I don't know,
I
but
mean, that's what it sounds like to me.
and then he shows up again for a couple of years. He has a normal job, one he's not qualified for, but I didn't question it. I was like 6, whatever. And then he dies in a car crash. But there's
Well,
no other details there.
at least it wasn't suicide. Then I'd be like, how did you not figure that out? But whatever.
I don't think there was even a body. His funeral was closed casket.
Damn.
Do you think your mom knows more?
She never wanted to talk about it. Anytime I'd bring it up, she shut it down. She might. She probably does. Yeah.
Interesting. What does your mom do? She just a mom?
Well, for a long time I thought so. Yeah, I just assumed money showed up somehow. Naive. Um, she like works on cars. It's where I got my fascination with tech.
Okay, girl boss. Awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
And man, I'm spacing out that normal job that your dad had. What was that?
He was like an accountant or something.
Oh. Okay. I don't think they travel much.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, traveling as an accountant? Is that a thing? I don't know many accountants, I'll
Maybe.
be honest.
It's unusual for sure, yeah.
Unless you're doing a lot of consulting. It's not
Okay.
likely.
So we've got a mystery. But we're not worrying about the mystery tonight because right now we are processing the mystery and we are drinking.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
Okay, so we'll stop asking annoying questions. I will tell you about what I did today.
Okay.
What did you do?
I learned a new power.
What? What do you
Like
mean?
a
Rarely.
completely new one, or one you...
Yeah, one I
you-
didn't know I could do, one that I probably couldn't do before.
Okay, what is it? What is
Well,
it? Tell me.
no, I'm not going to tell you.
Thanks. Take a drink.
I want you guys to be surprised.
Okay.
So you'll find out eventually. Just
Is it Edith, by the way? No? Okay. I'll keep guessing. I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah. Your name.
Edith. Oh, yeah, no.
That would suck, yeah. Sorry.
I mean, it's not much better, but it's
I'm gonna be annoying about it. I'm gonna send you texts with random names every now and again, just with a question mark.
forward to you being wrong for once. Several times.
Fair enough. Yeah.
This is like probably the one time I'm gonna have something that you're gonna be wrong on. So
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm going to use that to my advantage. But no, I learned a new power, and in theory, that's something we all can do.
In theory.
How did you learn it? Where did you learn it?
I mean, it's mostly meditation, and you can push yourself.
What? Wait, now I gotta meditate.
Yeah. I mean, you might also need an instructor to walk you through it. I'm not entirely sure on that part. Someone who knows the ability, who can give you the feeling you're trying to encapsulate to learn it. But like you had to keep doing it to actually like. So I succeeded. I briefly did the power, but like I can't just do it just on a whim yet. I've got to keep doing the thing to get the thing. You know what I'm saying? Practice.
Sure. Yeah, do the thing to get the thing. Absolutely. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just wanted to let you guys know that's possible.
Well, that's
Cool.
great.
It might have drawbacks. I was told not to push too hard. Didn't really clarify what that meant or what would happen because it apparently varies. So proceed with caution.
About doing the thing with the thing, where I meditate to learn something. Okay.
About defining yourself for yourself and not letting other people put you in a box.
Okay.
It is interesting. So we just need to take some yoga classes and then we'll get there.
Well, it might help.
It might.
I mean, I went to see my sensei today, and he didn't help at all. And we
Your
did breathing
what?
exercises, so
I'm sorry, you went to see your what?
my kung fu teacher.
He does martial arts. Did you not know that?
Oh my god, sorry. No, I wasn't prepared. I knew he did, but I just wasn't prepared. I'm sorry.
for him to say the word sensei.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's a fucking weird thing to say. We're sitting here in a bar and I went to see my sensei today. I mean, I guess we're fucking
Wait,
novas.
you just said you meditated and you got a new power, and I said something weird?
Yeah,
How
I know.
dare you?
It's fucking wild. Oh god.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna ask him if he knows any breathing techniques. I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm sorry it didn't work out, Roger. But I mean, you are super fast now, so maybe you could make something.
I can make something?
I mean, yeah. Martial arts they're pretty well shaped because they do things humans can do, right? Use the body to full advantage, but like now you've got
Even more
stuff you can
advantage.
do. Yeah. Maybe you could
I
reach
was
out to another couple of like super fast novas and talk about that.
okay. I mean, Kung Fu already is about being faster, so I don't
Well,
know.
you're
I
already
was
faster
honest.
than the masters by like a mile for sure.
Yeah, yeah, like
Huh?
you're not limited like they were because they were incapable of some of the speeds you're doing.
Oh, limited. Okay. Um. Well, I was just actually thinking of just getting a rope and running around people and tying them, because I mean, I don't. We're not supposed to hurt
Do you know what
anyone if we
happens
can't help
when
it.
somebody runs into a rope at really high speeds?
What do you mean? I'm
So
not
like
gonna.
I had this buddy, and he was super into like wilderness bullshit. He had a quad and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he liked to go ripping around the countryside and do weird shit like that. And one time, him and his friends were out there ripping around on the countryside, and somebody, for some reason, left a cord up, and they didn't see this cord. And thankfully, my buddy was fine because he wasn't in the lead. But he did witness what happens when a human body meets a cord at vehicle speeds. The other guy did not survive. So I just want you to be prepared.
Well, I mean, I'm the one who's gonna be running fast. I'm not gonna
I'm
cut him
not
with the
worried
rope.
about you. I'm just worried that people will do unexpected things while you have a rope, given that you guys don't want to kill people. It's a
Ooh.
good idea. I am just making sure you're
That
aware.
being said, you could probably tie like a slim knot really fast and then throw that at somebody before they can even blink. So, I mean, that's an option. Instead of just running around them, throwing it, then pulling before they have a chance to react.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, and then I just run and they.
Well, yeah, I guess like
And I
maybe.
pull them on the ground.
I
Okay,
don't know.
okay, that's. I mean, I could just hit him in the face, but
I mean, the rope idea is
I think
pretty lethal.
yeah, we'll get you like a 10-gallon hat too and some spurs and really lean into that image for you.
Can we get you a stick and a horse? Stick horse? Please.
Just on
oh,
the
I
end of a
saw there's
broom.
competitions with that now. Yeah, yeah, I've been meaning to try that.
Wow, I think that was actually the weirdest thing you've said.
No, I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. Or am I?
I don't know. I
hope you're not.
genuinely don't know.
I mean, you tell me about your power, I'll tell you if I'm kidding. I mean,
But it'll be more fun if I get to just drop it on you one day.
yeah.
That's
One
ominous.
day,
Hell, okay.
one day, I'm just gonna show up a
In a
blur
cowboy
with a
outfit?
Yeah, with a horsey and a stick.
That sounds like a nightmare, or maybe a good dream. I can't figure it out. What? Cowboys are hot. Don't look at me like that.
It's the fact you can't tell the difference.
Well, it's because it's him as the cowboy.
How? Okay.
And she's gonna grab him by like the chin and like shake his head.
No comment.
Yeah.
They taught me this in school. No comment.
No comments.
Yeah, we were there. But that's all right.
Okay. Rope. A cowboy hat. Can I wear the cowboy hat on the... Is there a version for the, like, charity event where I can wear a cowboy hat?
We're in Nebraska. It's fine.
I don't
Like
think hats are part of black tie. Like, I think hats as a whole are not black tie. 1 second, I'll ask my phone. Can you wear hats
It can be a
to
top
a
hat too. right?
black tie? Do people still wear top hats? I don't think they do. No, hats are not worn to a black tie event.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Just carry it with you under your arm, you know, along with his stick in the other hand.
You can wear a small jeweled accessory if you want.
Oh yeah, we'll get you a bolo tie instead. You know, fit the vibe still.
okay.
No, I was
Well, I
thinking
mean-
a cowboy hat hair clip.
I mean, I'm still gonna have my green hair. They can't take that away from me, right?
No, they can't because that's your fucking hair. I
Okay.
mean, if they threw a fit over you going in there with green hair while there's Mr. Metal Man heading the event and me, I'm gonna say that people are
Gold
idiots.
man, you know, horned lady and alien. Yeah, I think it's a little.
Yeah.
Your
I
green hair is
was-
the least egregious.
I'm
I
not
was
sure how,
thinking-
but I want Gilder to know that you called him Mr. Metal Man.
Well, I was thinking of taking like a whole yellow suit or stuff, but since Gilder is kind of gold, I thought that would also be considered as an insult or something. So,
Well, a yellow suit might be
or an
considered an
homage,
insult.
or I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
Maybe wear silver so you look like, you know, still nice, but like second place.
What
Yeah.
colors can you wear to a black tie? Like, I don't know this shit, so I'm just gonna ask the phone.
all right. Well, I googled and well, I rippled, I guess, and they said I could wear one piece of clothing that's not all black, like an accessory or
I
something.
think it's the
Suits
For
can be
sure.
black, midnight blue, or charcoal.
Charcoal. Isn't that black again? I mean, what? This is very limiting.
It's
It
like
is.
black and a little
Very
less,
much is.
maybe. Yeah.
Moses over
You
here
know
having a
what?
fucking crisis.
I think I'm gonna
Oh.
wear a suit. I'm gonna wear a fucking suit.
Hell yeah. Is that you gonna get one, or is that like an option for your U fiber?
No, it's not an option on the U fiber. I already made all my choices.
I wonder if I can get one tailored over this suit.
Maybe we can just draw it on your suit.
I technically could, I guess, but I don't know. I think the effort matters here. Unless I'm really gonna draw, which I'm not. I mean, unless it's the blueprint.
Oh, look, I found a whole fucking category about men's dress codes for black tie events. Oh. Wait, is this a type of black tie where it needs to be a tuxedo?
No,
Apparently that's different from a suit, guys.
no. It's just formal wear.
Yes,
Like,
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Neat. Yeah, you're pretty much out of luck, Moses. You gotta dress in something dark, and then you can have your shirt underneath, and like your jewelry maybe be like a pop of color, aside from
Okay.
your hair.
Okay. So bling bling. Okay.
Not too much bling bling, or apparently you won't look classy.
We can
What
get you
do
like a
they
tie
know?
dye, like pocket square, you know.
I mean, they're the ones who made the rules, so I guess they probably know it all.
They don't know anything. They just made the rules. They should make new rules.
You know what?
Shouldn't there be like a Nova dress code?
Wait, you're onto something.
That's crazy.
Let's just make new rules.
Oh my god, are you saying we make a fashion statement at a charity event?
Yeah.
Run by the mayor of the city that we're supposed to be working for.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Yeah.
What's the
Um,
statement we're making, guys?
Colors good, black bad.
What if we
Why did I phrase it
oh
like
no,
that?
that's gonna
I was
I
gonna
was
say it.
gonna say, what if we just like accentuate our Nova-ness since it's Novara, the Nova City, and it's all about Nova stuff. But then I realized that might come across
Like
wrong.
supreme in a way, yeah.
Yeah. But again, though, it could also lead to drawing those fuckers out of the water that tried to kill you guys at the school. But
We could wear
you know.
utopia colors, maybe. It's bucking the trend of the event, but in a somewhat acceptable way, so no one's gonna like say anything. Like they'll see, you know, they're yellow and blue. It stands out.
Ooh, yeah, that stands out.
Okay.
It's like a light
But
blue
what
suit. Have you seen like the jumpsuits they wear and show
Yeah.
the colors and such?
I have not seen their jumpsuits.
Yeah, the Team Tomorrow uniforms are that sky blue and yellow.
Yeah, very bright. Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, hold on. I'm thinking. I'm thinking how to make yellow and blue work in an outfit.
Oh, any way you put them, they work. What do you mean?
Why didn't you become a fashion designer, dude?
I tried. They said I was before my time.
Oh, well, maybe now's your time. You know. I mean, people are gonna follow you now, so.
Okay, I think I've come to a consensus. We'll do light blue suits. Okay. All of us light blue suits because it's not going to be too insane for bucking traditions because dark blue's an option. Okay? So like a nice light denim blue looking color. And then we'll use yellow as the accents on it. So like your ties or whatever.
I feel better already.
And then a
That-
plain white shirt underneath. So we're like hugging that middle ground.
And like a orange tie, bring it all together.
See, now you're getting it, man. Now you're getting it.
What does the Utopia symbol look like? Is it on the suits that you shared?
Hang on.
Right.
I'll
No,
get
that's
you a
the
picture of the symbol.
Team tomorrow specifically.
Wait, if
Oh, whoa. What if we have our own symbol?
That's an option.
Okay,
I
okay,
don't think it could be like it would have to be certain bounds, I think. But yeah, we could do that.
okay. So there's like we definitely need to have horns, like for you, Teda. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
what
the most defining feature.
um what can we get? My wings or no, my mustache. Or just the color green.
Forgot you had wings.
Got
Well,
little wings on
yeah,
his
because
like
they're
wrists and
just
ankles.
tiny. But see, they flutter when I get excited. See,
What the fuck? Okay. I think the wings is better than the mustache. I'm gonna be honest.
okay. So we have wings and we have horns. So far, it's still yelling demon. What do we need? We can put on some. I don't know what goes for you, Ross. What, a big brain or just
Just a brain.
yeah?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I guess that could work. Sure.
Or fog? You want fog?
Maybe it could be like the outer edge of the symbol was like the shape of this helmet here, like kind of like an archway or something.
Helmet
Oh,
shape.
oh, okay.
What is the shape of your helmet? Isn't it just a circle? Because I've just been
It's
kind of
it's
picturing.
it's like a dome kind of. It
Yeah,
comes up
okay.
here and then it's a little bit long on the sides.
Okay.
I think
I've
like
just been kind of picturing a fishbowl. I'm not gonna lie.
That's valid. Yeah.
no, I think it's kind of like Doctor Freeze has in Batman.
Yes.
Like the
Yeah. Definitely
cartoon.
more that style.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm actually surprised that cleared it up for me because normally I don't know super villains. I guess technically.
Well, I mean, with the job we're in.
Well, what about Zara though? Like, what's her symbol?
I don't actually know what she does. Has she used her powers around me?
Oh, maybe I don't know.
I don't
She's
know.
got like influence and powers, from what I understand.
I mean, yeah, she's calling herself the rumor, so I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, because that's easy to
Yeah, right.
capture as a symbol.
And she talks to people good, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
How
So
I
what
think
gross.
she
about
would be sorely insulted if we were on this anyway. So I mean,
I'm gonna work with the team tomorrow. Not team tomorrow. I'm gonna work with the Project Utopia design and try to build something.
yeah, sure.
okay?
Looks like sort of have an idea that we could use. That sort
Cool.
of
Nice.
look. But I also don't know then what our name is gonna be. Because team names are the next issue.
Mm.
But you're right, we probably should talk to Zara on that as well. I don't think she'd be happy if we named our team without her here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think that's a good starting point. Yeah, that's a great starting point.
I'm full.
Now the
That's
session
just
really
warm up.
begins. Oh yeah. No, that's a good stopping point, I think.
Yeah.
On a light note, despite some darker revelation and also heavy philosophical discussion today.
True.
Uh,
True.
True,
yeah.
true.
You can count on me.
Yep. It's a good mix of light and heavy. So 3 XP for the session.
Oh god.
Since folks were doing some stuff, training up abilities and stuff like that, does anybody want to spend XP?
I just hit 10. How does the invisibility thing work to purchase if we add the negative tag?
The negative tag, let me double check the cost because it does it reduces the cost based off of the tag that you are applying. So a quantum power normally costs 12 XP. A tag is, or removing a tag is 12 XP. And a power tag is worth 12 XP. So it would reduce the cost by 12. That doesn't sound
That
right.
isn't.
I think it reduces the cost by 3 per level. Because I remember putting some negative tags on like my quantum aura, for example.
Yeah, because I think it's a positive tag cost 12. So let me take a look at cloak here. There's not going to be a tag under cloak specifically for it. Let's see. Stonely blinding, brutal charge, complete, damaging, deadly. Nope. Want something that creates a certain requirement.
Like, I was trying to think of what I did at character creation, where I took all those things to lower the cost.
Yeah, those are like transformations and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. We might just have to slap a custom tag on it, I think.
Okay.
Or no, wait, here we go. Yeah, restricted. It's a pretty minor restriction though, so it'd be a -1, I think.
Yeah.
Because biting your hand is pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wasn't even specifically like the biting the hand. It was pain. Was what I was
Got
going
you.
for. Like something she needs to heal.
So, if a power has only negative power tags, then the negative tags subtract from the overall cost of dots in the power on a 1-for-1 basis.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was definitely wrong about that.
So it
If
literally
negative
would
tags
be-
reduce a power's effective dots to 0, the power only costs 6 experience, but it can't be reduced below
Okay.
that.
Okay.
No.
So 6 XP. So you could buy invisibility right now with that negative tag.
Cool. For 6, you said?
Yeah.
Oops,
That's
the
right.
wrong way. That leaves me with 4.
That's cool.
That is just 1 dot for now.
Cool. Anybody else want to buy anything?
No, not me.
Yeah.
I'm at 9. I'm gonna
Okay.
wait till 12 and then.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I've
Yeah, I
expressed
know
enough
banking
in-
for like powers and stuff is definitely like very tempting.
Yeah.
Just remember like normal edges and like skills and stuff are actually pretty cheap to pick up.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I did before. Because I did up her medicine and
Yeah.
combat number, so
yeah. Okay.
oh
Cool.
wait.
Speaking of, if you're cool with it, I'm going to go
Mhm.
ahead and purchase the second dot in my technology expert path.
Sure.
Sounds good. Go ahead and pick that up, and I'll apply to benefits in a minute.
Cool. Aside from that, any questions, comments, concerns? Did everybody have fun?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, was good.
Sweet. Awesome. All right. In that case, we're wrapping up here. So for you listeners, we just ask that if you do want to support us in any way, we're not asking for any money. Just go ahead and, depending on what platform you're on, subscribe, follow, review, any of that fun stuff that boosts us in the algorithm is greatly appreciated. We've been seeing some comments on some platforms, and we've been really enjoying getting those. And we try to respond to stuff when we can. That said, don't forget to let people know about the podcast if you know people who like to listen to RPG podcasts.
And additionally, if Trinity Continuum Aberrant is something that sounds interesting to you, I highly recommend that you check out both the Onyx Path Publishing website as well as the Onyx Path Publishing Discord, where you can learn more about Trinity Continuum Aberrant and the rest of the Trinity Continuum, but also a whole bunch of other games that Onyx Path makes that are all also very cool games, and a lot of them share the same system. Well, a similar system, because there's a whole Story Path Ultra is a thing. Go look into it. I don't need to explain all that to you right now. Go check it out. Highly recommend it. And that's pretty much us for today. So until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.